Hello. Hello. Good morning. Hello, Dabney. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It is oh, okay. It's raining outside, and you know what that means. Rain equals sleepy time. And you know what? That's okay. But I went to bed at a very decent time last night, 11 p.m. So I got 8 hours of sleep. You're a little tired, and it's actually raining here too. It's so weird because it wasn't supposed to rain today, but I guess that's fine. Watered the plants, washed my car a little bit. Free car wash, as I always say. You actually went to bed at before 2 a.m. this time? No way. No way. You going to bed early? Shocking. Oh, oh, what? Wow. So it's literally supposed to rain every single day this week and next week. So that's fun. And we're all in the 40s as well. Well, that's going to be fun. Anywho, we love being on time when it comes to sleeping. And Diwali Tan, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're in that Discord. Wait, Dab, did you send Diwali Tan the Discord invite? I hope you did. Because if you did, I just want to see Diwali Tan's reaction of everything that's going on in that Discord. You took a NyQuil and got knocked out. Very good, as one should, because NyQuil is wonderful to fall asleep. And Jason and Moonsocks, welcome in. How are you doing today, friends? It's good seeing you this lovely morning. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, the Discord. So there's a Discord server that a bunch of mods are a part of. And Dab should have sent you the invite. Unless we can get things working. We can probably do it after stream. Yeah, that one Discord. You could just have to ask one of the mods in the Discord to invite the person. Which I don't really know. I think it's like, forget who. Oh, go into the roles channel, and then that's one of the mods, like the admins of the server. You can ask them and see um if you can get them added into the thing. Unless, I don't know. Or the other one. You pre-ordered the upcoming expansion Growing Together. Ooh, very good. Are you excited for Growing Together by any chance? Mm-hmm. I'm excited for Growing Together, actually. Oh. Well, what's that other Discord that we have? Because there's two different ones. I don't know. I guess we can see which ones are what. But I'm very excited for Growing Together. I'm looking forward to seeing what is all in that pack. Even though, okay, they did the live stream for Growing Together, and I'm like, there's already too much they have already shown, which is totally fine, but it's too much for me to comprehend. So, like, I'm ready for all that stuff. Maybe like that other Discord, maybe the Roblox one. I don't know. You can always ask either one of them and see what they think. But Rosa, welcome in. Good morning. But yeah, it's currently morning for me. It is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. 1014 a.m. for me. You got back from work and you're walking your dog. It's 5 p.m. for you. Nice to catch a daytime stream for once. That is true. That is true. Daytime streams are always fun. But besties, I am not a morning person at all, but it feels good to be awake and get started with my day though, at least. But hopefully work was good, and hopefully you'll have a relaxing evening. We're going to be playing a game called Wylde Flowers, which is a game we've played on stream for a very long time since the day it was released. And I have to say, they've done a lot of updates since, um, well, the last time we played, they had an update, but we've played since then. Either way, Wylde Flowers is wonderful. I think it's great. It's a good game. It's on Steam in the Apple Arcade Store. Oh no. No, 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 no. We don't need to hear all that. That was too loud. Anyway, here we go. It's 4 p.m. for you, but I'm vibing. Started your day playing game. Very good. Playing games during the day is always a good start. We love that for you. Oh, wait, what? Game? I was like, hello, game? I feel this could potentially deserve this to turn The Sims 4 around. Oh, I agree. Like The Sims 4 right now is great and doing its thing, but growing together is going to be such an amazing, like, new breath of fresh air for the franchise, I find, especially for family game players like me. And you got some work done too. Very good. We love getting work done. Which reminds me, I think probably after stream, I'll probably continue to edit my vlog and get that uploaded today, most likely before my class I have at like 4:30. So we'll see. You're gonna finish preparing the meatloaf and I'll be back in a few. All good, all good. We love meatloaf. Yes, okay. Oh, you're not planning to play Wylde Flowers yourself, but it looks so nice from what I've seen so far. Yeah, it is a very, like, I would call it a very relaxing game. Like, if you love games that are very relaxing, slow pace, easy, then Wylde Flowers is a game that I always suggest people. It has a similar vibe to like Stardew Valley, The Sims, Animal Crossing, stuff like that. But the cool thing, it's all voice acted, which is very cool.
Hey there, kitty.
Oh, it's 9:06 for you. Oh, you're like an hour behind me then. That's cool. Water. Okay, so we're going to go over here to go to our chickens. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if they're open today. So there's a merchant named Marty. He's open Monday to Wednesday, 9 to 5, Sunday, 9 to 5. Oh, he's open. Okay, good. We're going to go over to his house because we need to feed our chickens. Last time I caught you playing this, I ended up purchasing it. I hope you're doing well, little Speckle. I'm doing really great today. I have to say, I've been having a fun time playing this game, either on my own free time, which is not that much, but playing it on stream and gradually doing things to improve my farm, my relationships, has been quite nice. Let me tell you, I am dating Kim at the moment, which feels quite nice, if I do say so myself. Kim
Out of all the ranchers Otto
is
could have
wonderful.
handpicked to move into the ranch, he chose Marty?
Oh?
I asked if his animal husbandry program had any classes on sustainable ranching, and he said, I'll make things sustainable one day, once I get this place off the ground.
What?
I don't know what one day means, Marty Emerson.
What? What does that mean? Okay. But Strader, welcome in. It's good seeing you today on this fine morning, or whatever time it is for you. But it's good seeing you today. We have to wait for Marty to get out of his house. I need my food for my chickens. Marty! I hope to one day they add in where you can go into people's houses. Oh, wait, can I go inside? No? Okay, wait. That's interesting. But it would be cool, though, if we could go into their house and, like, decorate and stuff. So we need a lot of, like, chicken feed for my chickens, because they will starve if I don't feed them. I have enough money for one more chicken, which would be good. I would never sell Chimpkin or PETA, because that would just be very bad. But, because Chimpkin and PETA must be loved every single day. I'm just saying. And Coupon, good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. I was like, what day is it? Happy Wednesday to you all. Kim is wonderful. I think Kim is like the most kind-hearted person I've ever met so far. I mean, honestly, their personality is really nice. They bring me joy and they're always so excited to see me. Kim is wonderful and so relatable to you. I haven't gotten that far into the game yet, but I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, good. It took me a while to kind of understand how to like really make money in this game, but also how to build my relationships a little bit better. I've learned that giving the people their favorite foods is always good, but then always interacting with them has a higher chance of learning what they like and what they don't like. But we're gonna go to a new world today, actually, because in the last stream that we did, we fixed the boat, so we'll be able to travel to that new little world thing, which we first have to talk to the Farseer that we repaired the boat, and then we have to make green dye and orange dye for Violet's shop. But hopefully, we can kind of get that thing done, which I need to remind myself. I have to keep all of my honey in here. That way, I'll have to keep all the flowers in here. That way, I can get my honey. Accidentally overslept. Oh, no, it's all good. You didn't miss anything. Sometimes oversleeping is sometimes a good thing. I mean, I woke up at 7:30 this morning, but I didn't move until like 9:30. The bed was just too comfy, and I didn't want to get out. I wanted to stay in my bed all day and not do a single thing. Wait, what's that? Rice wine. Wait, Kim likes rice wine. Rice? Oh, we can craft some. And then we need to make orange dye and green dye. But in order to get green dye, we need yellow dye. And to make yellow dye, we need one more banana, which we don't really have. Oh, green dye and orange dye. Green dye. So we need a banana to make the green dye, to make the yellow dye. And then the orange dye, we need, basically, we need 4 bananas to make the orange and the green. And that, my friends, is going to be a little bit tricky. Or something yellow, I guess. Unless I can use the sunflowers. Let me see. What if I use the sunflowers? Will that do anything? Chimkin, I love that. I thought we would name the chicken Chimkin. It just seemed more cool that way. Oh, I can. Okay, craft both. 1, 2. Am I done? I got everything. Oh my gosh, wait. What? I need red. Oh my gosh. I need red dye. Oh, never mind. I'm good. Oh, Violet, I'm on my way to your shop to get some more clothing. I missed out on getting stuff done. Oh, it's okay. I haven't folded my clothes yet, and I need to fold my clothes. I've just been quite lazy and I didn't want to do them. So my clothes are still sitting in the dryer, waiting to be folded. Food is always a good gift. Not many people can pass up food. That's true. Food is a good delicacy. I love me a good old-fashioned French fry or chicken McNuggets. Those are always my favorite. Do you know if there's anything else to get bananas besides near the beach, since you mentioned bananas? To my knowledge, I know to get yellow dye, you can get sunflowers. Anything that's really much yellow, you can get. But I know near the beach, there's like coconuts and seaweed. That's all that I know. No, I don't want to give you that. I'll give you that. I'll accept that one. But yeah, anything yellow, like bananas, sunflowers, something else that I can't remember at the top of my head. I know that Kai might have something that you can probably utilize. apple tree saplings, milkberry saplings, and silkweed. Out of stock? You crazy. Oh, or lemons. As long as they're in season. Forgot about that. Lemons are another good one. Also, you're working on a scarf you're making for your friend. Almost done. Ooh, that's really nice.
My family for 5 generations.
Oh,
Well, maybe longer if you count my ancestor Helga Dahl's shop that stood on this spot. It burned down in the Great Fairhaven Fire of 1817.
what?
Oh no, that sounds terrible. Was Helga okay?
Oh, yes, she was acquitted. That's not what The constable thought she started it, but he had no proof, did he?
Huh? What? That's a little bit questionable. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you can also use lemons for a yellow like substance for the yellow dye. We need flour to make a bunch of fish sticks because a good way to earn money is fish sticks, and they earn you about 100 coins each. So the more fish and flour you have, the more likely chance you'll have a lot of money over time, which will be really good for you. And things that you can definitely utilize to buy new things if you wanted to. So we need to go to Violet's shop because her shop should be open today since it's Tuesday. We can give her all the things that she needs to open up her clothing boutique. I'm working on collecting bananas for one of the villagers and was worried my easily distracted brain walked past another banana spot. Honestly, I don't blame you. I have done the exact same thing where I've walked past so much stuff, and I'm like thinking, did I walk past a clam, a pearl, a good fish? And I have. But usually I know that they tend to spawn every once in a while, only if they're, I guess, in season maybe.
Here you go, Violet. Wow.
But
Thank
good
you
luck
so much. Come back tomorrow. I've got a
tomorrow.
surprise for you.
Ooh. Wait for Belle to set up her clothing shop. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be really fun. I should buy some more sunflowers for like yellow dye. I'm gonna buy like 2 of them and then buy 2 of these. Of the marigold seeds. That way, I know I'll have the opportunity to get some more honey. Because I've also learned, if you didn't know this, the longer you keep your flowers like in the garden bed and they're fully blossomed, a more likely chance the bees will produce honey a little bit faster the longer they're in the thing, which is very nice. So we have to wait until tomorrow to get Violet's shop open. And then we need more cotton for Mira to make the bandages for the clinic, silvered ingots for Francis, and then 2 silk thread to make silk fabric. So we already have a loom. I think I have everything, but I'm not entirely sure if I do or not. Like, I don't think I have. Oh, I have 5 fish fingers. I can get $500 for that. I'm on my way. Crochet or knit scarf crochet. Ooh. Okay, well, let me give you all these things here. I'm gonna sell all these for 500. And we upgraded the little area too. Quiche, cheese pie, cheese pizza, beef Wellington. This is a fancy store. But at least we got some more stuff we can definitely make. I believe that Natalia is open, so we can go and get our silvered ingots, but we could go over to the, whatchamacallit, the mine to get silvered ingots. Even though that I think I've already used them all up, but I don't remember. We can always go and see. Oh, Natalia, I have some things for you. Iron, oh. We don't have any silver ore or gold ore. Well, off to the mines we go then until the very nighttime to go see the Farseer, to go to the new world, which I'm very excited to see the new world. That was like my government name. You don't have to tell you the game. Yeah. Your whole government name on full blast. Oh, also, Speckle, by the way, if you like, how far have you gotten into the game? Because there is an onsen in this area on the map that you can go to with a little money. You can rejuvenate your energy unless you have like those potions, which, now that I think about it, should probably make one of those things. I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna see if I can make one. But let me go back over here. I should make some more fish fingers for energy, but I don't want to waste those things just yet. But I need to see first, what are the requirements I need to make the rejuvenation potion? So, oh, I can make it. Oh, just seaweed and mandrake. Okay. Can only make one because I don't have enough mandrake, but it takes 8 hours to make. And then these I don't really need. Powdered calcium. I need a bunch of wheat to make flour. Wait, ground up seashells in a mortar and pestle are used to crafting, building strong bones. Bone mill. Interesting. And then this over here, 21 hours to make the rice wine. What in tarnation? And then we don't have anything else we can make over here, so we have everything we need. But it's only 12 p.m., so we can go to our little shed. Because apparently, oh, we can make silkweed. We can make silkweed, but I can't make silk. Oh, I need 1 silk lead. Oh. 3 days? Oh my god, it takes 3 days. Well, that's fine. 3 days to make the silk thread, and then we can make our little thing with the loom. It's all fine, it's all good. Oh, you haven't gotten that far yet, but I put it down to work on the Decades Challenge before Infants Update, but good to know. Oh, okay, good. I hope that the Decades Challenge goes well for you. I would hope that someone would update the rules for the 100 Baby Challenge. Unless, like, I just make my own. Because the rules are so dated that I think it needs a little extra something, you know? And Stanky, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We're currently playing a game called Wylde Flowers at the moment, and we're in the mines up until, I think, 7 p.m., I believe, in the game, to see the Farseer before we go to the next world and discover new townies that we could potentially be friends with. We're trying to find silvered ore so we can make silvered ingots, but I have yet to find any. But I was just discussing how I was hoping that we would get a new update for the 100 Baby Challenge from someone. Because, like, there's so many packs I find in the game that I'm like, what kind of rules would even be added? I mean, of course, get famous, use the video station, have your children make videos for you, free child labor, you know, the usual stuff. But, like, what else is there? 100 Baby, get famous, and then 2 other things I can't remember. I know children can learn how to knit. Finally, with nifty knitting. 2? No way. Okay, I need 2. Now, how many do I need for that one quest, though? Oh, only 2. But to make the silvered ingots, do I need 2 to make 1? That's what I'm thinking. These are all the clothes options, which is so many. Oh my goodness. Well, to make the iron, no, the silver ingots, I think it is over. Oh, they're not. Oh, okay, they're not in here at all. Okay, that's fine. I always see Natalia and see what's what. Especially needs a refresh for the infants coming out. Yeah. Did you see the video that they posted the other day regarding infants? Because they had posted a video regarding infants where they can escape from the playpen, which is a little bit scary because, as you know, children are scary. And with infants coming, well, technically infants can't do anything. Toddlers are the ones that can escape from the playpen, which is very scary. They'll mess around with you know, a little gate, escape, and do whatever they need to do and cause a ruckus. So infants and toddlers are going to be a menace to society in The Sims 4 coming next week on a Tuesday, which I'm not looking forward to, but you know, I'm fully prepared to cry. It's gonna be scary, but it's gonna be really fun though. You are correct. It's gonna be really fun for gameplay, so I'm very excited about that. The gameplay part is what I'm here for, but I'm not ready for them to like run and wreak havoc. I'm not ready. Like, will they, like, I'm assuming that they can escape and then eat the cake or something. I don't know. I'm scared. Imagine a hundred gremlins running around, causing a ruckus in the household. It'll always be wild. It'll never be a dull day in your household, which is kind of a good thing when you really think about it. Never a dull day in your household for the 100 baby challenge. Kind of a win-win scenario when you think about it. Wait, what can I make again? What is that? Oh, I can make fish stew. And I can make one more fish fingers. There we go. So it's only 2 p.m. So I should probably make the time go a little bit faster and see if I can go ahead and go to Natalia's shop to get these silver ingots made, or at least one of them. You love the chaos, but I hate it at the same time. Chaos keeps us on our toes. It makes us more aware and alert. Oh, I need 4 basically. Okay. I can make the 1. Ember Hunts, welcome in. How are you? I'm glad that you're here. I like that you're able to like do things in this game. You can pet your chickens, pet your cows, your sheep. We don't have enough money yet to afford a sheep or a cow, but hopefully soon we'll be able to
tells us not to eat too many carbs. It's bad
do that.
For our concentration.
What?
He still buys pastries from me all the time. He's so supportive.
Or he has a sweet tooth.
Hey, why can't it be both?
No, it's one or the other. Augustus. Or not Augustus, Angus. You know, carbs do make you sleepy. So you just have a point there. Oh, you need copper. 475. I will gladly accept. I will be making a lot of more copper ingots then, because I have quite a lot of copper ore to last a lifetime. I think the one thing for the 100 baby challenge that might change with infants would be mama will be having to take care of the carrier backpack thing. Oh, meds haven't kicked in yet, and I can't think of a proper name. I'm picking up the baby daddies. Ooh, you know, that's a good thing. I forgot about that actually. There we go. I did not think about that. The baby carrier that we can have for our lovely infants and just carry them around. I didn't think about that until now. You care for the baby while finding another baby daddy. So it's kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, technically. So that's kind of like, that's smart. That's smart. All the pets for all the best animals, yes. And Julia, welcome in. I'm playing a game called Wylde Flowers. It's a cozy farm life simulation game
That lady who
where
moved into the old Firewatch
oh
Tower is nice. She makes science seem so, and I kind of wish she was our teacher.
oh well, it's a farm slash life simulation game where you're a farmer but also a witch in training, and you're in the Tower of Fairhaven, which is a small little town on an island, and your grandmother Hazel teaches you how to be the best witch you can possibly be. Each character has their own individual backstories. It's all voice acted. It's a very slow paced, easy game, which I kind of like when games are like slow paced and easy, but deals with like diversity and building relationships, earning money. And like it's a brand new game, so they're always constantly adding in new things into the game, slowly but surely, which is nice. Like recently they just added in a new photo mode, and there's a shop in town with the person named Violet, and she's one of our best friends in the game, and she wants to open up her own boutique, and we gave her all the proper things that she needed to open up her boutique starting tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. But it's really fun. It's on Steam, the Switch, and the Apple Arcade Store if you ever wanted to play this game. There is a demo that you can try first before deciding to get it. Change the time to relax. Because we're used to sending them off to daycare when finding a new baby daddy, but all the changes will be able to carry the baby now. Exactly. And think about it. There's a possibility where we could make our own daycare in The Sims 4 with like the changing tables or the public changing tables and all the new infant slash toddler items. It's gonna be a good challenge. I honestly cannot wait to start playing with infants now. Where in the world is the Farseer? Hello? Oh. Look who showed up, the Farseer, Shelby. But who are you? Let me talk to you first. Hello? Oh. What's happening here?
The Farseer tells me that you've done well. Let's see if your observation and intuition is as strong with me.
What will it be then? Do you want a potion that will turn the mare into a frog?
Please.
Nothing
Please.
that advanced yet.
See, it's the yet part that concerns me.
Same.
I want a bottle of my favorite summer drink, Honey Mint Cooler. It's so refreshing on a hot day. You have a beehive, yes? Back home, we make a simple syrup with honey and mint. Brewing it in your distillery gives it an extra kick. If you are successful in completing my task, perhaps more witches will be willing to reveal themselves.
Oh. So we've already like discovered who the Farseer is, which is wonderful. But we have yet to discover who are the other ones in this town. But hello, Shelby. Ah, Farseer Shelby. Ooh. Okay. I want to do this one first before we do the boat.
So you're the Farseer.
Whee!
That means that you can see the future?
When the need arises.
What?
But there's plenty to see in the here and now if you just pay attention.
You sound just like my grandma. I miss her so much.
Oh.
I want to do what she said and make things better between the coven and the town, but I don't really know where to start.
I don't know where to start either.
That's simple enough. You just gotta find a way into their hearts.
Simple as that.
Food?
Here, craft this
Ooh.
crystal ball in your sanctum. Once you've created it, you'll be able to see the heart's desire of any person on the island.
No
You'll need a
way.
crystal ball potion anytime you want to use your crystal ball. Come see me when it's ready.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, that's really cool. A crystal ball, you say? Well, isn't that just fancy? We have everything we need to make the crystal ball, except the iron ingot, which we have so much iron to last us a lifetime. We just need 1 iron ingot. We can make that tomorrow it's gonna be great. Make 1 iron ingot. We got everything we need. And then the recipe requires red dye and paper, which to get paper, all we really need, you know what? I was like, how do you make paper? But to make the paper, all we need is wood, which you have tons of wood to make the paper. And then to get the red dye, all we need is clay. So we really have everything we need to make the crystal ball tomorrow. One pro tip about this game, make money, fish fingers, 100 coins each. But collect everything you see, because you never really know when you're gonna eventually use it. Like clay or iron ore or iron ingots, you just don't know. But Shelby.
I fixed up the boat, but I still don't understand. There's nowhere for it to go.
You'll be needing a charm to prove your fealty.
And where would I find it?
It was your great aunt's boat. Ask her.
What?
I gotta tell you everything.
How can I ask my great aunt if she's... Never mind.
Oh. Ooh. Great Aunt Vivian knew about the Peltouty incantation to enter Ravenwood Hollow. How can you learn it? Who's my great Aunt Vivian? Wait a minute, hold up. Is she in this town? Vivian? Do I just call her up on the phone saying, hey, Aunt Vivian, what's up? How you doing? I have 2 things I can use. What? A gift she gave someone else has passed down to you. Best look at home though. Oh, at home. Okay, well, I'm on my way back home then. I just need a broomstick. See, that's what I need. I need a broomstick to fly back home. Because that way I don't have to run everywhere. I don't have any energy on me. I could eat this food. But I choose not to, though. Fine. But let's go back home so we can get all of our little things. And hopefully we'll be able to get to our boat. Wait, Tuesday. You open tomorrow? Natalia. Okay, you are open tomorrow. 9 to 5. So you're open tomorrow. And then Violet, you're open tomorrow as well. And then Kim, the love of my life, is open until Thursday. So I have all the things I need, which I honestly just could probably just make my stuff now. I can't make the iron ingot because the shop is closed, but I can make my red dye and get that over with, make the recipe for my crystal ball for tomorrow. So I have a long list of things I need to do today. So let's go back over here. Let's go downstairs. Let's get our rejuvenation potion. Our rice wine is still cooking. But to make the red dye, we'll get that done and out the way. We'll need that. And then to use the red dye, all we really need, let's see, magical things. So for the recipe, oh, we need paper. Let's go back upstairs. We need paper. Then we can go and make our little thing. Okay. Oh, nope, wrong one. Oopsies. It takes 3 days to make our paper. But what are these 2 other things? I don't know what those are. Oh well. Also, how do I make my candles? Oh, I need beeswax to make a candle? This whole time? Soy milk. Animal fat? What? Interesting. Well, now that I know that, I can make candles. I just need beeswax and things. Let's go back down here. I have everything I need to make my little potion for the crystal ball tomorrow. So let's go ahead and... Well, no. To make this, we have everything. Wait, use this on the... Oh, the crystal ball. Oh, okay. That's fine. But there's said there's supposed to be a gift around our house somewhere that we can use. Oh?
It was Grandma's broom. I guess it's my broom now.
Can I use it though? Flooring demo, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully all is well with you on this fine Wednesday. We're just casually looking around our house to see what we need. Because apparently there was a gift by said person for our little next adventure. I'm glad that you're here though. Hopefully all is well on this fine Wednesday for you. Oh, talk to this person, maybe they'll drop a clue. For the honey mint cooler. Well, I'm assuming you need honey and mint, which I don't have either of those things at all. Apple juice, orange juice, carrot juice, grape juice, soy milk, soybeans, wine. I don't have everything. Oh, you had a wild morning in your sim save. Oh, care to share what your drama might be? I would love to learn. Give me all the deets. I'm curious. I'm curious of the Sims drama. Oh, I have one more thing I can make, but I don't have any room for another. Actually, no, I do. I could squeeze it in right here. Why would I do that? Move them all right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, feel free to share. I would love to hear it all about it. We'll get 2 of these. We'll just move them side by side, just like that. Perfect. See, my little farm is coming together so well. Finally. But now I can go to bed because I am sleepy.
Ooh.
Yes, you're a tiger, Tara. Sleep is good for you. Oh. Okay. Wednesday, which is today. Good morning. The broom. But what gift is it? I need to know. Put it on stairs. Is there anything done around here? Nope. Okay, we have 3 more hours left for that one. We could, oh, here it is. Craft it. That takes 10 hours. That'll be done today. But now we can go ahead and make all the things we need to make our lovely crystal ball. Done. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. We need an iron ingot first to make our little crystal ball. And then we have all the things we need and more some. Marigolds here. And then sunflowers here. There we go. We can water all of them now. Ooh, rags to riches. That sounds fun. For the first time since the game has been out, you won the lottery. You won the lottery? My Sims never win the lottery. Well, your sim was fixing a broken fridge at the time, immediately became dazed from winning, and then got electrocuted and unalive. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not fun at all. You know, you win some, you lose some. Literally. Like your sim literally won the lottery, and then they unalived. That's not good. Hey, at least we learned something. Never fix a fridge when you're about to win the lottery. And you didn't have anyone else on your lot to help you or anything? Oh my gosh, that's scary. I don't think I've had a game over in my game in a while. Now that I think about it, it's been a minute since I've like had a single sim on a lot who was close. Oh, thank you. close to unaliving. I mean, if you count the whole unpaused streams we've done, then yeah, but nothing at my own free will. I've had a few close calls, not in The Sims, but in BitLife, and that was a scary time. PETA, I have food for you. Ah, PETA, you're so cute. But yeah, which reminder, I wanted to let you all know what I'm currently on in BitLife, because I like to give updates on my BitLife life when we're talking about legacy families. Now, I've been playing BitLife for quite some time. Oh, okay. Been playing BitLife for quite some time now. For several years. Like, literal years on end since I've last played. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, so I'm currently playing as a sim, or as a character named Scott Cambridge Nelson. 30 years old, 2 kids, in a relationship. It's a lot of diseases. Norway, or lives in Norway, has $2.6 billion. But I'm on generation 171, and my legacy has lived for 7,421 years, and I have $448 billion in accumulated wealth at the moment. So I'm really much thriving. I'm just hoping to get at least to $500 billion in BitLife by the end of like my, I would say I'll probably get $500 million or $500 billion in like the next 3 to 4 generations in BitLife, and then I feel like I'm thriving. It's a lot of cheating, lying, scheming, being a celebrity, and living life like there's no tomorrow. I was thinking about the fires that we're gonna start today in Dabstream. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm ready. That starts at 3 or 4. So I'm well prepared for that, honestly. I have all of my channel points, even though I don't have a lot of channel points right now. I have a lot of ideas on what I can do, depending on how Dap has priced everything. Because the streamer has control on how much things cost for crowd control. We just gotta save our points. Oh, you had no one, but right before you died, one of our gods called you to hang out, and I had nothing to do. Well, with my money wins, I saved it right after he won. Not sure if I want to go back. The curse save though, it would be cool for a story to tell. It would be interesting, but honestly though, I'd be scared, because like what happens if it happens again? It'd be horrifying. We don't need that. No. You could call it the Cursed Legacy Challenge, where you're always living life on the edge, looking over your shoulder, making sure you don't unalive again, because that would be bad. Extremely bad. Gen 2, trying not to unalive again, but they're doing something very dangerous and trying to be a mountain climber, trying to climb every mountain, do all the rock climbing and everything they need to do to thrive. Like if you have Snowy Escape, the mountain climbing, rock climbing skill, that could be an interesting way.
It's empty. I'll need to brew some crystal ball potion in the cauldron.
Oh, don't I already have that? Oh, I have 7 hours left. Okay. The pricing is gonna be scary. Oh, ooh.
Oh, I was hoping you'd be out.
Hi.
Found some of your grandmother's papers inside my workshop. They must have gotten dislodged from the journal she had me fix up.
You know, you look sort of like someone
Yes. Well, all of us look like other people, statistically.
Oh?
Anyway, scribbled on one sheet is a list of ingredients for some ritual item. Very strange.
Yes, very.
Well, I'm off. Lots of books to sell. Lovely chatting.
Oh, okay. Bye.
The title is Charm, Fealty to the Fair Folk.
Ooh.
This must be it.
Oh, wait. Ooh, well, we have to craft it now. And the spell in the writing desk. Ooh, okay. Well, let's go downstairs again and craft our little recipe. Oh. Paper and ink. Oh, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I know how to make those things. That's the wrong area. We need to make ink over, not here. Over here? Yes. Ink. Easy. Now all we need is paper. Paper to go and travel to the new world. Paper, paper. Paper, please. Got that. Now, the little man boy, Cameron, he's not open today since it's a Wednesday, which is not great. Because I want to give him the iron ingots so I can get my 475 coins. I'm broke here. I may only have 502, but I would like some more money. Okay. Now, Cameron, where would you be at this time of day? I could just go into Violet's shop, though. Ooh! Clothes. We can buy things now. We can change our clothing.
Wow, this place looks incredible. I know! And I've got something special for the person who helped make it happen.
Ooh!
Go ahead, try it on.
Look at that outfit. It's yellow.
My gosh.
It's
you
yellow.
look so good. And it fits like a glove. Now, I have more fabulous new designs than I have time to sew, so I can't stop ready to wear outfits right now, but I can sew you the patterns so you can make them yourself.
Oh.
If you want to make clothes, you'll need a sewing machine. And come back anytime you're ready for a new look.
Oh, wait, that's so cool. Wait, that's amazing. This game is cool. I love it. I can take a photo now. I'm taking a photo. Oh, there's an outfits tab, casual, work, accessories. I can move my character around now? No way. Also have a clip of Dad saying what's a Sims game without a little fire, which will be made a good use of. It will be. Yellow yeehaw. Yeehaw. Now I wonder when we'll be able to change our clothing. Now that's be very cool. But they added in a new photo mode recently in their latest update, and I'm very glad that they did. You can do different poses, which I think is very cool and cute. Like, look at that. Mayor Otto needs to get out of my frame. Over here. Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that so adorable? I'm tired. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. It's okay. Ah, look at that. It's so cool. I love it. Studio, spotlight, evergreen, flower power. Ooh, fancy. I was like, can I add a filter and everything? Save as. Okay. Favorite photo. I love this game. Save. Cool. Nice. It's a very cute game. This is so adorable. I see how it is. I guess my name is Nate. No. See, when I think of Nate, I think of Nate from Euphoria. And we don't want that for you. Nate from Euphoria is toxic. No, no, no. Okay, so we did the clothing store, which is great. Cameron, oh my goodness. Oh, that's not important. Oh well. But Cameron, where are you, man-child? You have your stuff that you want. Hello, Wesley. Some serious game chaos. I think the more chaos we have, the better. It kind of keeps you on your toes, keeps you alive, keeps you sane, maybe. Okay, you're not open today. Kind of weird that camera's not in here. He would probably be in his house, but he should like live a little and go outside, touch some grass at least. That's what everyone else does. That's what I'm doing. I'm touching grass. But we can do probably some of these things for like Kim. Not you. You're not paying much. What is it? Silver ingots? We don't have enough for that. But we can go back home and make our incantation for the thingamabob so we can go and travel. Hello, Angus. Enjoy your lurk, by the way, Coupon. Enjoy, enjoy. Let's go back home. Oh, and by the way, if you have Disney Plus, which I think everyone should, in 2 days' time, 2 days' time, Miley Cyrus is coming back. Disney. For a backyard session, or endless summer backyard session thing on Disney Plus, which I'm very excited about. And that means she'll be singing some stuff from her new album, Flowers, and singing some old classics called The Climb. That song is 84 years old, and I'm very excited to hear that song after so long of not hearing it. The Climb was good. Come on, Fishy, don't be shy. Don't be shy. There we go. What is it? Ooh, a darter, a speedy fish that hangs out in the river bottoms, found near the farm. You don't see many of these. Sell it to Bruno or cook it. Bruno. Bruno. Did I feed my chickens? Okay, I fed my chickens already, which is good. But it is time to go to the new world, everyone. Get your eyes ready. Get your eyes ready. Cool, cool, cool. I'm so excited. I'm ready.
Here goes nothing.
Yee! We have a wand. Ooh. Fancy. Oh! Ooh. Cat Love, good morning. How are you doing today, friend?
Tara, you've returned. I knew you could do it.
You just came in time. We're at a new world.
I live in Milkwater, my foot.
It's the Wild boat. Huh. And look, the Wildling.
What?
Ah, Tara. Do you have the customary charm?
Oh, here it is. So what does this do?
Ooh.
Oh, if you break the charm, it reveals your location. Fascinating little gadget.
And if you ever endanger our secrecy here, we will know exactly where to find you.
But
What?
where am I exactly?
Oh, where are our manners? Yes, you're in Ravenwood Hollow.
This is so
a hidden
cool.
little home.
We're having coffee. Coffee is good.
You
I'm
already
doing really
know
good
there's
though
a human
overall.
under
I'm a
the
little
moon
bit
that
sleepy
takes slightly
because
wolfish
it's the
form.
morning
You may
time.
call me Perry.
But other than that, I'm
Perry,
doing good though.
And I run the apothecary.
I needed a relaxing
What?
game to play,
It's not
so
even
I
that
thought we'd
funny.
play some
We've
Wylde
met,
Flowers for a
course.
change.
Oh, but not formally. I'm Zephyr of the Grimspark Goblins.
I'm Ariel. I would like you more if you were scaly or furry or had wings, but you'll do.
Wow. I've never seen this place on a map of Fairhaven.
This is so
Technically, we're
cool.
not in Fairhaven.
Oh,
This place exists between a point in the human world, that's Fairhaven, and a point in the Fey world, the Gloaming.
the
Don't
gloaming.
tell me. Another place everyone failed to mention.
Come speak with me later. There are things about the Fey world you must know.
So you are the Fae.
Yes.
The
we don't
Fae?
let many into our home. Not even all witches.
But you
Oh.
were here during the summer festival.
Actually, we haven't been able to untie that particular knot.
Oh,
What
really?
Zephyr means is none of us brought you here. We still
Great. Love that there's a unsolved mystery centering around me, being flung through space-time.
Ooh, spicy! Just like your grandmother.
What?
Now that you've been formally received into Ravenwood Hollow,
Called my
you can come
grandma
and go as you
spicy.
like. Just remember, never reveal our existence to anyone.
What if I do? What if I want to, huh? What if I want to? But this is so cool. We're in a new world. We're not even on the map. We don't see our little thingamabob. Ah, that's so cool. Star, welcome in. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. Good morning. We're in a new world. This is so cool. There's so much to explore. Everyone live, like a lot of people don't live here, but this is interesting to see what else is around here. Wow. I wish I could live here, honestly. But we're playing a game called Wylde Flowers today, and I thought on a Wednesday we do some relaxation for a change and play a nice relaxing game for fun. Oh, pigs, wings, and draglings. Wednesday to Sunday, 9 to 5. Oh. Now I wonder if I need that incantation every time I want to travel here. Or can I just travel here whenever I please? Because that would be nice. But at least I got to know these people. 9 to 5, Monday to Sunday, or Wednesday to Sunday. Wednesday to Sunday. So everyone's basically open from 9 to 5. Wednesday through Sunday, except Wesley. Open on Monday from 9 to 5, and Thursday to Sunday from 9 to 5. Interesting. Well, this is good to know. Yeah, it is Wednesday morning for me, or it's going to be the afternoon soon. It just turned 11 a.m. for me at the moment, so I am purely existing for the time being. Yeah, but it's a Wednesday evening for you. Well, how was your morning, though, overall, Star? Hopefully it was good and relaxing, better than mine, because I woke up feeling a little bit sleepy because it rained, and it's supposed to rain all week and a little bit of next week as well. And personally, I'm not looking forward to that because rain makes me sleepy, but I'll get used to it though. I'll get used to it.
You've never been in a real apothecary, have you?
Apothecary?
This isn't some pharmacy run by mortal doctors. Careful what you touch. I work with sensitive ingredients.
I will. Promise. By the way, what exactly are you, Perry? A pixie?
A griffin?
Am a fairy.
A fairy?
To call me diminutive is an insult.
A fairy?
Sorry. I have a lot to learn about Ravenwood Hollow.
Now that is a fact. Oh.
She's a fairy. But she's cool looking though.
My ingredients are the finest in Ravenwood Hollow.
I will.
Oh, potions. So I can buy things from her. Rose water, witchweed, poppy flower. And I can sell her stuff too. Oh. Whoa. Levitation potion. Max restore magic potion. Ooh. There's some really cool things I can buy, but some of the stuff seems out of stock at the moment. Oh, we have 7 o'clock in the evening, quite a bit tired, but quite well. Okay, that's good, that's good. It's been freezing around here, -9 degrees. That is cold. That is below freezing, and I do not like that for you at all. It's currently 41 degrees for me at the moment, so it's like a little bit chilly, but somewhat warm at the same time. What's this one? Oh, you're not open because today is Wednesday. Okay. Well, hopefully, you can stay warm at least. Staying warm is good. Hello.
Oh gosh, I just love meeting new witches who grew up outside Fairhaven. You must have so many stories about the city.
I
People keep
do.
thinking that, but my life has been 1,000 times more exciting since moving here.
I believe it. Sometimes living in the city is like not all fun and games. It's always like, the city. What's so exciting about it? What is there? What is the city life? What's this? I can do bulletin things on here for them. Chicken feathers? Don't gotta ask me twice. Essence of gold, don't got that. Levitation potion, don't got that either. Beeswax candle, don't got that either. Because my bees are still trying to get beeswax. But I can definitely give you those chicken feathers, my good friend Adriel. I'm on my way to your home. Or I guess your shop, I guess. Hello. Hi.
Whoa.
You may stare, I have wondrous ankles. This is my watch post. I keep a lookout for wild animals who may be wounded or otherwise in danger.
Oh?
Visit me if you ever want to learn how to commune with all of nature's creatures.
Oh, really? Well, here are your feathers.
Delightful!
Yeah. No problem. Oh, this is really cool. So, providing specialized care for a creature rare. Oh. Okay, well that's really cool. I guess I can't do anything else around here. I guess I can probably leave. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do around here. But I wonder... Oh, wait. So now that I have had the incantation potion, I can travel back and forth whenever I want. Oh, that is good. Because I thought if I had to make that potion again, each time I wanted to travel somewhere, I would have never traveled there. But it's kind of good to know that we can use our magical powers and that we know the incantation. We don't gotta travel there with the potion. We can travel whenever we feel like it. Come on, give me the recipe. I want the recipe first. Come on, don't be shy. There we go. Now, what is this one?
I found something.
Churros. No way! Churros! I love churros. I haven't had a churro in a long time, though. Churros are delicious. So, let me speed up the time. That way, we can get our crystal ball potion going and a grow-in. Because how long do we have left? We have 3 hours left until that's done, which won't take that long. But we can, however, make one day the freeze time incantation. But not just yet, though. Not just yet. But in the meantime, what can we do? Oh, rice wine. Kim! Oh, Kim! The love of my life! I have something that you really like. And I think you would really love because I believe that your shop is open today, I'm pretty sure. Kim? You are open today from 5 p.m. I'm on my way. I cannot wait for y'all to meet Kim. Kim is the kindest, sweetest person you'll ever meet. They're so kind, so generous, so lovable. They make you want to scream of pure happiness. Oh, Kim! I have some rice wine just for you. And by the way, Kim's favorite stuff that they like is sushi and rice wine, as that's all that I know at the moment. But one of their favorite dishes. Oh, hello, Wesley. Here you go.
Hey, this is just like my dad makes.
Yeah.
It's not as good as his version,
Oh.
but this is the best you can get in Fairhaven.
Yeah, no problem. A little bit further, and slowly but surely we're gonna get where we need to go.
I've been dreaming of slicing up Wagyu. but the cost is a hard pill to swallow.
Oh.
I wouldn't be able to sell it for a reasonable price.
How much would it be, though, if you were going to sell it? Which, you know what? Oh, animal hide? Bone. Oh, we can buy these things. We can also sell these things to you. I would never sell Chimkin. No, 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 no. I would never sell Chimkin. That would be crazy. Not yet, though. Actually, never. I must collect all thy eggs. Beef. Organic cow meat. Use it. Oh, cook it or sell it. Well, that's not going to really give me a lot of money. And now, is it? No. Recipes for meat lovers. Chicken fillet. I'll come back. But Wesley, I haven't talked to you in a hot minute, though. What if I give you fish fingers? Will you like that? Fish fingers?
Sure, I'll take that off your hands.
Okay, so that wasn't your favorite.
So, were you born in Ravenwood Hollow?
Not at all. I grew up in a tiny town in Alaska, and my parents are decidedly human.
Oh.
The story of how I ended up here is quite complicated.
Oh. Well, this is going to be interesting to learn a little bit more about Wesley and why he is what he is. Now, this is going to be interesting. I'm curious about that now.
You know the statue of the two girls in Town Square?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about it.
They're my ancestors.
Oh.
Molly and Peggy Dahl. They were heroes in the Revolutionary War. My family has a lot of history on the island. It's a blessing. It can be a lot to live up to sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, since we are here, I can buy a lot of ingredients from you for just random recipes that I might as well collect. But I can also sell everything I have here, but I don't want to do that. So I think I might eat potatoes, grapes, sweet potatoes, spinach, onions, fennel, apples. Do I need any of those things? I don't think I do, but I will get sugar cane, 1 corn thingamabob, milk, rice. I'm gonna get 2 rices, maybe some oats, cheese. I have 1 of those. Yeast, I'll get like 2 of those just because. And then 1 lemon, 1 lime. And I'm going to sell the rest of my fish fingers so I can earn a little bit more money. Hello, Damon. Oh, Damon. Damon. Hello.
Hey, that new meteorologist is kind of cute, yeah?
Oh?
Don't think I'm her type, though.
Oh. I mean, you never know unless you ask. I know the food is even cute. They made this game very nice looking. They spent a lot of time on this game, I am pretty sure. And the effort of like modeling everything and the food, like cheese pizza. Like, what is this? That it looks so cool. A slice of heaven can be sold to Sophia. They have like beef Wellington, apple pie. Like the art style of this game is very, very nice. Let's sell these 2 things to you. Oh, I've literally upgraded her shop to the fullest extent. I can buy soy milk now. Okay, I'm gonna buy 1 of those. And then, ooh, some French fries. There we go. So cool. Honestly, I wonder what the food would look like in the new pack. Well, you know what? It's got me thinking. What kind of food will we get in the new pack if we get new food? Well, of course, we're going to get baby food, like the mushy stuff. Like, what else?
Sometimes I make Sebastian rub my feet after work.
Oh?
He hates it.
I mean, I do understand his point of view.
But hey, now I don't have to. I've been going to the onsen instead. You and Kim are lifesavers.
Me and Kim were meant to be. Oh, Cameron, I have your stuff. Cameron. Hey, I have your stuff. Here.
Thanks for picking up the free.
Give me your money. Thank you. I now have over 1,000 coins. It feels nice to be rich in this game. But yeah, new food in the new pack. We're gonna get the baby food. I think we have the option to actually make the baby food too. I'm pretty sure. We should be able to. Okay, what can I sell to you? All these things that I will never sell. But I can do nothing.
Do you ever miss your job back in the city?
Sure do. Whenever I make rookie blacksmithing mistakes, which is still weekly.
Oh.
But at least I get to do more with my hands than type all day.
Oh, that's good. You know, sometimes change of scenery is a good thing. Sometimes you need to unwind and kind of get away from the day-to-day hustle and bustle life of the office and typing documents. I would understand. We have 2 days left. Actually, I could just use this one. Yeah. Miracle Grow. So that means I get... Oh, okay. So they will take 23 hours. What did that do again? This potion can be poured onto seeds or plants to speed up their growth. Oh, to speed up their growth. Okay, that's good. Well, with this stuff, I can make 1 piece of paper. And then the candles I cannot make just yet, but hopefully soon. I can make cloth. I need 1 silk leaf, which will be done in 23 hours. So by then, I will be able to... Oh, I need 2 silk threads? I wonder how much I'll get out of it, though. Oh, well. Yeah, that's a real dish. I need to go touch grass more. I thought it wasn't a real thing, but no, it's real. It's a real dish. I've had it before, and I was going to make it yesterday, actually. But I didn't do that. So I'll probably make it eventually at some point. One of these days. But yeah, it's real. There's different types. I think it's like a special like type of meat or whatever you would have to use it for. Like, yeah, it's just Worcestershire sauce and whatever beef cubes and sugar. But yeah, it's just like, I think it's just the meat that you use out of it. And then of course the noodles. It's whatever goes on top. It's like a fancy word. I'm like, why is it so fancy? What's so special about it? It tastes good. But for me, I always end up making all my stuff vegan with like new stuff that I get from the store. I think we have mashed potatoes in The Sims 4. I think we do. But I could be wrong. If we did get mashed potatoes, my guess we probably would have gotten it from Cottage Living. Because I don't know why I would think that it would come from that pack, but it just screams Cottage Living mashed potatoes. But we need them if we don't. Also, thank you for the hydrate check, by the way. Hydrate check for everyone. Make sure you're drinking your water. Oh. Oh! No way. What is that? Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. I just found some new recipes to try for myself. Just drink some water. You're welcome. Water is good for you, which I need to get another... need to refill my water bottle anyway at some point. But that's good. Water is good. Also, Diwali Tan, thank you so much for giving a gifted sub to Sweet Music Woman. Hello. Thank you so much. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new gifted sub. You don't remember being able to cook mashed potatoes?
It is.
Peanut brittle. Okay. Now that I think about it, oh, Google. Actually, keep that tab open. I have ideas. Oh, Google. I don't think we do. No, wait. Yeah, we don't. I don't think we actually do have mashed potatoes in The Sims 4. I know it's a mod. Like Ice Mun Mun has a mod where you can make mashed potatoes and gravy. That's all I know. I just realized I had some money in my PayPal I forgot about. Oh my gosh. You know, you could have bought some food with that. So I put it to good use. So, well, thank you. I really appreciate that support. It really means the world. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, when people get subs and get ad-free viewing and emotes all wrapped into one, it's kind of a cool thing. So I thank you for spending your money on someone else. That's very nice. Paying it forward. Also, there's almonds. I've never had peanut butter before. I know what it could taste like, peanuts, but what's the brittle part? I never had it. I'm extremely allergic to peanuts. Like deathly allergic to peanuts, so I could never have it. Even if I tried. Just finding money in the forest. Yeah, you know, usual stuff. Easy breezy. Cover girl. That's true. You can, so when you unlock the other part of the map in the game, you have the option to, one, open up an onsen, which is very cool, with Kim. And then also having the option to find like random little tidbits in the ground. It could be a new recipe. It could be some money. Or just like some random like stuff. Who knows? Making other people happy kind of makes me the happiest. Oh, in a way, I'm spending it on myself without spending it on myself. You know, it's true. You're spending your happiness on someone else to make yourself happy, which is very cool. There's a win-win. You're happy, they're happy, everyone's happy. I got my eggs. Also, Marty wants to talk to me for some weird reason. I don't want to talk to him. Hey, Marty. Hi.
Morning, Tara.
Morning.
Any chance your grandma may have passed down any folk remedies for ailing cattle?
No.
Why? Is one of your cows sick?
Well, that's the thing. I just don't know. She's not producing milk, but Dr. Syed checked and said she doesn't seem to have an infection. I may have forgotten to feed her once or twice.
The animals get sick if you forget to feed them?
Apparently! And I can't get a vet to come in from off-island for at least another week or so. I just wish someone in Fairhaven really knew animals.
You know...
Let me know if you think of anything.
Okay.
I may know someone.
That's fine. We're gonna speak to Adriel in the new world. I feel called out because there are times where I forget to feed my own animals in Stardew Valley. But that's not the problem. The problem is that I just tend to forget. And I forget even more. So what can I tell you? Oh, we can make the cotton now, or the bandage for Amira, who is the doctor in town. We got that out the way. And our little thing downstairs, our crystal ball. Ah, it's done. Our thing is done. And we can go and put it on our thing. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I can see everyone's heart desire. Ooh, well, I really do want to boost my friendship and marriage with Kim, so I must know what Kim likes more. And Kima, welcome in. How are you doing? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Kim, what do you love even more than rice wine and sushi?
Oh, I think I see something.
Ooh, Buddha's Delight. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, honestly, if you're playing this game and you want to know what people like, what their heart desires, you get that crystal ball. So we need essence of copper and red dye. Make another one. So red dye, and then essence of copper, which we have 10,000 tons of copper. Make that. I should probably make another distillery because I cannot, since I don't have copper ingots. But I could have made that honey of mint for that one person. Well, that takes 3 hours, so we have time to kind of come back to that. But Buddha's Delight, what do I need to do to make that? Oh, you're good, trying to get the Sims 1 to work? Oh, well, if you need any help, I'm always here. We do have a command if you want to use my command on how to get the Sims 1 to work on Windows 10, which is what I use mainly. But good luck, Cross and Pinkies. Also, the Wallington, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't break me. You can't break me like you do with Dab. But thank you for giving a gifted sub to Stowstar, by the way. Can we get some hype in the chat? Please and thank you for that brand new gifted sub from the Wallington to Stowstar. Where's the thingamabob? Where's the Buddha Delight? Buddha Delight? Hello? Buddha Delight. Where'd it go? Oh wait, we don't know how to make it yet, so it's not in here. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Not here. No, I can't hear any of my alerts at all. So I'm like, I don't hear anything. But the Wallington, thank you for giving a gift sub to Princess Peach. One of my mods. Hello? No. But yeah, Kima, if you need any help at all, we are always here to help with anything you might need. But thank you. He just forgets to feed a whole cow twice, NPCs. NPCs aren't supposed to do that. No. But thank you. I really do appreciate that, honestly. Those gifted subs and just generally support, but take care of yourself though. I never want people to spend money on things. Spend money for yourself or on yourself. But hopefully Peach and Stowstar, I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing and all of your emotes here in the Spring Squad for the next 30 days. Because if you didn't know, when you get a gifted sub from someone on Twitch, you get that sub for 30 days for, I guess, 1 month, and then it expires.
Have you got my silk then?
Oh!
Here's for science.
Oh, the silk. I forgot. I did. I bought myself donuts today. Oh, and you didn't share with the class? That's fine. Yes, no donuts for the Spring Squad. I love donuts though, but what kind of donuts is the real question. So what do I need to do again? I forgot. Oh, the cotton. Oh, you haven't eaten them? Oh, honestly, if it was me, those donuts would have been gone a long time ago. It's not even nearly 11:30. It will be in like 2 minutes. But those donuts would have been gone. They would have not made it through the morning. Good. Krispy Kreme donuts are my favorite. More than anything. Oh. It's Thursday. Oh, you open at 9. I'll just wait here. But Krispy Kreme donuts are very fun to eat. I want to learn how to make my own donuts. And I found like a recipe like eons ago that oh, that's not it. Let me see if I can find it and show you all because they look really good. And yeah, here it is. Caramel donuts from Krispy Kreme. They have caramel donuts? Interesting. Okay, so I found a bunch of recipes for donuts from noracooks.com. Well, here are a lot of different recipes I can try one day on stream, which I think could be a fun stream for April. I just make a bunch of donuts. But I could make cinnamon sugar coated vegan donuts. I don't know why I keep making vegan things, even though I'm not vegan. I'm like, I get hyper fixated on a lot of food. And if I like making that said food, I'll keep making it forever on end. So anything vegan, I'll like make and eat and enjoy because they're very delicious. So I might do that for an April stream, an April cooking stream, where like Hope for Haiti would make donuts on stream. It looks really easy to make. Because how long does it take to make? 20 minutes? Oh, we're about to make so many donuts, you have no idea. We're gonna make so many donuts. It's gonna be a absolute fun time. 20 minutes? How long does this one take? 20 minutes. How does like that one take? 30? Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have so many things in my fridge. I am very excited. I'm ready. Is inclusive to vegan viewers is a plus. That is true. That is true. It's very inclusive to vegan viewers. You are correct. So anyone can make these. Why am I ready to do another baking stream? Which, by the way, reminder, we're doing another baking stream next week on the 14th, which I'm very excited about. We're going to be making vegan sweet potato pie and also some new stuff from our sponsor, Every Plate, next week. And then some ice cream, I think.
Do you have the cotton yet?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you so much.
Also, Savvy, welcome in.
Wait, you actually did confiscate them?
Oh.
They listened to you? People always do what I tell them to do. Is that strange?
I don't listen to you.
Here's something for your efforts. Thanks.
Okay. But welcome in, Savvy. How are you? We were just talking about food. As per usual, we were talking about donuts, about how I wanted to make something for next month in April where I wanted to make a bunch of donuts. And I have 3 recipes that I can make. And I'm so excited. Okay, well, I don't have anything else I can really do, honestly. Oh, wait, no, I have to go to the Ariel to go and get the little medicine. Now I have to make crepes. Now I need a snack. Crepes are good. I saw a commercial a while back ago. Either it was from, I think it was from IHOP, that they said they're making crepes and it looked very disgusting to me. I don't know. But I'm doing really good though, Savvy. Thank you for asking. I'm finally waking up. It takes me a minute, honestly. Like I'm slow and groggy the first hour of stream when I wake up, but then I slowly pick up my mood later on.
Gotcha.
Oh, how does Princess Diary movie watching work? Is there a specific app or will we have to watch it on Twitch? So it'll be in the Discord, Hema, and I'll be doing like a little like screen share. Like sharing my screen of my Disney Plus, and that's how we'll watch the movie in Discord. So I don't know if you're in the Discord or not though, but if you're not, make sure you join. But that's how we're gonna watch it, which I'm very excited about. Oh, there's a hummingbird nest in your tree? Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen a hummingbird in a while. Wait, today's Thursday. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Whew. That's cool. Oh, you tired? You woke up a few minutes ago. Babysitting Buck again for the next few days, so it's gonna be a bit chaotic for the next with 3 dogs because Raven gets protective and jealous over Skylar. Animals, am I right? But you love them either way. You know, you could have a whole zoo at this point, Savvy. I've even been in one, so I had to ask. Oh no, you're all good. All good. We're gonna watch number 1 and 2, and that starts at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Central for the movie night tonight. I've also wanted to I wanted to do like a watch party on Twitch one time, but I knew that it wasn't going to work. Well, it was going to work, but people who wanted to watch with us would need an Amazon Prime account in order to watch those things with us on Twitch. So I'm like, it's easier to do on Discord because everyone can watch.
Do you know any remedies to cure sick animals?
I might. Who's it for? A pequeño woodland creature?
No.
A farm animal.
Perhaps Freedom will cure what ails her.
Freedom?
But the magnificent bovine does not deserve to suffer due to her owner's neglect. Gather some coconuts from the beach. Make this potion. That should set her right. Oh, and you'll need this. I'll give it to you this one time. But in the future, you can buy more from me. Although,
his hair?
Well enough that you won't need it.
He gave me a lock of his hair. Okay. Sounds nice, I guess. Also too, if you have any suggestions for the next movie night that, or like, yeah, any movie suggestions you all would like to see that we could watch in the Discord together, put them in the suggestions for spring channel so I can make another poll so we all can vote. Vibing and crocheting. Oh wait, it's 10 a.m. I'm gonna change it to challenging. That way I can see what's what. But my silk threads. Okay, 7 hours left. Good. 7 hours left for that. Go downstairs. That is gonna take 20 minutes left. And I need to make another crystal ball thingamabob for the funsies, but I need to have, oh, seaweed. Okay, let me go to the beach then to get some seaweed. Insert Mother Gothel's gif. Oh, don't be a dreary dear. Mother Gothel's wild. I have yet to really boost my friendship with her at all in Dreamlight Valley ever since I finished that one quest for her. I think that was just... I think I'm burnt out hanging out with Mother Gothel because of that. But I know I should hang out with her more. But like, I don't want to though. I don't like her. Kenya, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you. Also, Simsy, welcome in. How are you doing today, friends? I hope you're all doing well and swell. It's good seeing you all. We're currently playing a nice, cozy game. It's a farm/life simulation game called Wylde Flowers. I don't know if you all have heard about it, but it's like an indie game that came out last year, I think in September. But like, you're a witch in training, helping your grandmother Hazel with her farm that you eventually take over. And so far, it's going really great. We've done a lot of things. Also, I see a pee-pee poo-poo Claire Witch Baby emo, and I love that. But Tea Kettle and Sage and your local bog witch, welcome in. And Kaylee G, welcome in. And yellow is my favorite color. Indeed, it is. It is. Oh yeah, how was Stardew, by the way? I would love to know. I haven't played Stardew Valley in a while. It's been a minute, but it has like a similar vibe to Stardew Valley. You can build friendships with people, which I think is very cute. Build relationships, date people, marry people. But the cool thing about this game is that every character is voice acted, and you get to learn a little bit more about like their past, their present, and a little bit of like what they want to do for the future. And over time, like, you can date pretty much anyone in this game, but not everyone, sadly. At the moment, I'm dating Kim. Their pronouns are they, them, which everyone in this game has pronouns, which is very nice. We love that. But I'm dating Kim, which is wonderful. Kim is quite cute. At the moment, I don't think you can have kids just yet. But this game is on Steam, the Switch, and the Apple Arcade Store. There is a demo on Steam that I am aware of that you can play before deciding to buy it. Stardew Valley Expanded. Oh, I love Stardew Valley Expanded. Never played it, but I've seen it. But now I want to see what Simsy did. But that's so cool. I love that. But this is Kim, the love of my life.
I sent my mom a photo of the butcher shop. She said Dad liked my layout. Coming from him, that's high praise.
And the cool thing too, so Kim is non-binary, and the voice actor that played Kim, played Kim, is also non-binary as well. So I'm dating Kim. I love voice acting more than anything, and when I'm able to hear a character's voice, it makes me very happy. I know, I love them. They're so cute. And they recently had an update not too long ago regarding a photo mode and a clothing boutique with Violet, which is one of the characters in the game that I tried to date one time, but the developer said you can't date Violet. So I was like, Kim, you're the new love of my life. Also, we can make food and craft them and sell them if we wanted to. So it's really like open with a lot of things you can do that I find very relaxing. So like if you love cozy, relaxing farm simulation type games, then you'll love this game. But hopefully eventually one day they'll add in where we can have children, because that would be very cool. Oh, I went to the beach to go get seaweed. That's why I was there. Voice definitely adds to gameplay. It does, Jay. It does. And you're playing The Sims right now, and now I have a chance to do something I've never done before. Will a Sim die when I get attack them with a bee swarm? They shouldn't. I don't think you can die from a bee swarm. Not that I'm aware of. Not yet, though. Ooh, a coconut. Yeah, we just been chilling like a villain these past couple of hours, just vibing away. I was talking about how I wanted to do a baking stream next month. I'm doing one next week on the 14th with my mom, and I'm making 3 different things. I'm making vegan sweet potato pie, and then ice cream that my mom's making, and then some vegetarian dish from my sponsor, Every Plate. That starts at 10 a.m. next week on Tuesday, which is the same day we get the baby update. But regardless, I am excited. But I'm doing really good today. Thank you for asking. Halai fan? On the topic of voice actors, recognizing voice actors' voices in games is fun. It is. My friend Nega Oryx has done a lot of voice acting in this game called Cook Serve Delicious. And it's so cool hearing their voice in a video game. One day I want to be able to be a voice actor in a video game. That's like one of my goals. You're planning on buying this game at some point this year, maybe for your birthday, maybe. We love Stardust. I might like this one. You might like this one, Stinky. Okay, we got a copper essence, which is good. We can make our... Oh, did I not make everything? 5 hours? Okay, that's fine. I'll just go to bed then. You spent too much time with Simsy. I have. And that's okay. Simsy's cool. Honestly, Simsy's a very good friend. She's so kind at times. When we're not playing Among Us together, it's a fun time. Cause you know. But my pronouns are he, him, by the way, if y'all didn't know. And I'm currently playing on Steam. And Kenya, thank you for the reset for 10 months, by the way. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Oh? Okay, that's weird. But anyway, but yeah, I would love to know everyone's pronouns in the chat if you would like to share with your... Oh? Oh, interesting, okay. But she, her, she, they, she, her, they, them. She, her, she, her, she, her. And Nat Martin, welcome in. It's good seeing you. You have a really nice voice. I would love to hear it in the game. Oh, Ash, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so we've done everything we needed to do. Oh, my silk threads. That's what it was. I'm sure there's probably something in the Discord that I have to look at later about the reason why. She, they, she, her, he, they, and sometimes he, gender fluid. She, her, they, them. She, they, she, her, she, her. Thank you for letting me know your pronouns, by the way, besties. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It's snowing for you where you live? Honestly, I'm not a big fan of snow because I don't have a garage. Oh, the Farseer. Oh! Yeah. But yeah, I don't have a garage, so I'm like, I hate snow and I hate shoveling snow. So I'm like, I don't like. He, they, she, her. Nice. Thank you for letting me know your pronouns, besties. Pronouns are always a great thing to know, to let people know how to pronounce them as. But honestly, I'm not surprised that it's snowing in March. I mean, at the moment, it's raining all this week. Ooh, a pupfish. But literally all this week and a little bit of next week, 40-degree weather. 40 degrees Fahrenheit, might I add. And just rain. 95% chance of rain tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to that, but what can we do? And also time change happens on Monday, I believe. Your new phone case came in and it's so cute. It's a cartoon. Oh, cartoon cat on it. Oh, it's cute. Reminds me of Garfield a little bit. That's adorable. You're in the middle of a blizzard right now. Dewalitian, stay safe. You're in southern Ontario. We tend to get our last major snowfall in March. Okay, that seems normal then. I've never been to Canada, but I've always wanted to go to see what it was like up there. I have friends up there, and it's been on my bucket list for a while to go one day. I have a passport and everything too. Oh, it's March because here in Alberta we get so much snow. Yeah, I've seen like videos and like vlogs of people like in Alberta and Ontario and Toronto, and it's just snowy. Like Seattle is all about rain, but Canada's about snow. I'm like, oh no. I live in the Midwest of Illinois, and it's like, Oh, time is on Sunday. Why did I think it was Monday? Mint, thank you. How does Ohio have good weather right now? Some rain would be nice. I mean, I'm more than gladly to give you my rain, Jay. Say the word, and we'll swap places. For some reason, your love of yellow and sunny attitude, I just assumed you live somewhere. Oh, no, no, no. I live in the Midwest, where it's always gloomy. We get 4 seasons in a span of a week. Yeah. I would love to live in a sunny area like Florida or California, but then prices? No, 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 no. You're going to Canada in June? Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to go visit the Degrassi school. Like, I grew up watching Degrassi, and I've always wanted to go there and see what was what. Snowing in England? You live in Finland, having a minimum half of the year being snowy gets annoying fairly fast. Yeah. That I can understand. Like, with me living in the Midwest, I'm tired of seeing the arch. Like, I live in St. Louis or like somewhere around there. I don't really like the arch anymore. I've seen it too many times for the past nearly 20 years, and I don't like it anymore. I want to leave. 85 degrees Fahrenheit, stinky. I'm a little bit jelly. Not gonna lie. But if I lived in California or Florida, I'd be like, that's expensive. I'd rather not. Here in the Midwest of Illinois, the housing market's like the most expensive 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's nowhere near like 400,000, which is not that bad. I think the cheapest is like maybe 200 something, which is quite affordable when you think about it. You'll be around within the time zone in June. You live down where Simsy 75. Lucky. I haven't been to Florida in a hot minute. It's been a couple of years, like over a decade since I've been to Florida. I have family in Florida, I have friends in Florida, but I want to be able to see what I want to do there again. Like maybe go to Disney, or visit family and friends. It doesn't snow in India. That is true. But what if you ever had snow? What would happen? Because I know with California, they have never had snow before. And when they got snow for the first time, they were freaking out. Well, no, that was Texas. Never mind. Texas didn't have snow that much. And when they had snow, it was scary. As cold and as much snow we can get. In Minnesota, I always remind myself I don't have to deal with wildfires, earthquakes, and hurricanes. That's true. You do have a point there. So many Albertans here. That is true. There's so many people around the world. It's crazy. I like that. Crystal ball potion. There we go. That is so cool. World travelers.
I'm sleepy.
Same. I should document. I should write down every single place on like a calendar or like a notepad of where everyone's located. There's only 2 seasons, winter and not winter. Yes. California shuts down when they get 3 drops of rain. Oh no. All I know, California is expensive with the gas prices and eggs, and that, my friends, is a little bit scary. 2 days? Oh my gosh, that's fine. Hurricanes aren't that bad. Depending on where you live, I guess, it's not that bad. Okay. I can give the medicine to Marty. Crystal ball will be doing that later. That will take 2 days to make. 1 more silver ingot and then the silk threads. But I need to feed my chickens and my cat.
Listen to that purr.
I'm from Illinois. Ooh, good. Your mother-in-law is in Texas during that time. Literally didn't have any heating for a week, and it was like 40-degree weather in our house. Texas was not built for snow. They were not. No, they were not at all. You're from Denmark. Even though it's a part of the Scandinavia, we don't have much snow, mostly rain and wind. Yesterday was a snowstorm. Ooh. That seems normal. Your birthday, first week of March, was always 80 degrees, 3 feet of snow growing up. No in between. That's kind of funny. See, every year during my birthday, which is like in February, it's February 22nd is my birthday. And I'm not joking. It's either raining, snowing, or somewhere in between in that time frame. But luckily on my birthday, the day of, was like 80-degree weather. And I was like, thank goodness. I was very pleased that day. Also, Ash, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you hopefully soon for another stream. Enjoy your homework. And thank you so much, Ash, for the happy belated birthday. And Euphoric, welcome in. Oh yeah, so if anyone's curious about this game, so this game is called Wylde Flowers. It's available on Apple Arcade, Steam, and also the Switch. I believe it's 25 doll hairs. I currently play it on Steam at the moment, but check it out if you have not done so already. Oh, your dad's birthday is the 11th. Ooh, that's cool. No, we really can only get the monsoon season unless we live up north and you get snow. Dust storms and thunderstorms, not for me. I think I have asthma, so it's like that dust be causing me so much pain. Only 1? You took 3 days to make. Oh my gosh, that's fine. Your birthday is in November, and I get the same. I'm just glad I'm no longer in school, where I don't have to deal with, like, homework on the same day as my birthday, and vice versa. I'm gonna go into town. You've always wanted to see snow. Paige, you won't like it. But yeah, Steam. Your birthday is in the dead of December. A lot of ice skating and steam birthday parties as a kid. Ooh. Ooh. Kim, yes. Parker, yes. I believe so. This game will be free if you do have the Apple Arcade subscription, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, dust storms are terrifying. People who have asthma, not fun. Now, Parker, you don't open today, right? Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Oh, we'll just wait. We'll wait then until he arrives over here. Because I want to give him the wood that he needs. Thunderstorms I do not like because I know in areas where there's a bunch of like unsettling with the ground, there can be flooding, and flooding in certain areas are not good. You didn't realize how bad your mental health was until I graduated college 2 years ago. Yeah. I graduated college 3 years ago with a bachelor's degree in what's it called? Interactive digital media. And that was wonderful. But I am not joking. I don't miss school at all. I did go back like 2 years later to get a certificate in digital marketing because I was bored. Major weather we get is thunderstorms and tornadoes. Snowstorms, ice storms are rare, but only happen during December/March. Okay. At least it's not like all year round, at least. You do like the snow as long as I don't have to go anywhere. Personally, if there's snow, I won't leave my house. I do not like leaving. I'm an introvert. I may seem bubbly and outgoing, but I am an introvert. I will stay inside my house as long as I can. I don't leave my house. Like, I'll probably stay in here for like 3 days and then leave. You wish list it. Hopefully it'll go on sale sometime soon. Hopefully. Probably. You're from Australia, so I'm used to the heat. Won't be able to handle snow. Because don't you get like snow sometimes in Australia? Or is it like just very rare? And you're so close to getting your degree at Wylde. Getting close. You've got this, don't worry. Being able to just do whatever you want after work is great. It is. What is that? Oh, a char. Nice. So, Marty should be open now since it's Friday. Marty! Oh, you're closed today. Great. Well, that's not what I needed. Well, I guess for the time being, we can do some other things. So, we're currently in the summer season right now. So, with this game, it's just like Stardew Valley. You have different seasons, but we just finished spring ages ago, but we're in summer. But it doesn't change until you do a certain incantation to change the season. So we've been in summer for a long time, actually. In accounting, and it's the week before finals. Ooh. And you work. Yeah, I remember when I was in university, I was in school studying for my bachelor's degree. I had 2 jobs. Who is that? Damon? No, okay. I had 2 jobs while doing YouTube and Twitch at the same time and also traveling. I was on the verge of a mental breakdown, but I was fine. The love of my friends and staying sane by taking it one day at a time helped. Next year you'll graduate. Yes, yes, indeed you will. Also, Mayor Otto is awful. I do not like Mayor Otto. Here you go. Here, Marty. Here's your medicine for your animals. Oh, you're on the wrong side of Australia to get snow. Ah.
Try giving this to your cow, Marty.
Wow. What's in it?
Secret wild family recipe.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna try this right now.
Okay, enjoy. You want to do your MBA soon? Lucky. I want to do my MBA soon as well. But like, what do I want to do it in though? Like, I could go back to school and get my MBA, but like in what? Graphic design? That could be cool. Or marketing. Or audio engineering. I don't really know what I want. Because I feel like I can do so much, but I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Architecture degree? Mold. That is a lot of math. That's a lot of math right there. Architecture, me and math.
I don't have any bait.
Not the same. Couldn't do it. I'd be too scared. Okay. You're burned out of college, so I'm ready to be done. I understand. I'm ready to go back, but like I don't want to go back. Like I have too much on my plate. Like I have this whole acting thing that I'm doing, and then I have YouTube and Twitch, and then I'm writing a book, and I'm planning other things that I want to do for the future. Like I want to relaunch my podcast, but I've been so busy lately for like the past 2 years that I have not uploaded an episode in like 2 years, since July. But things are starting to wind down a little bit better for me, which is good, so I can focus on said podcasts and stuff and get things moving and shaking. But I'm telling you, I have too many skills, and I think I overwhelm myself with too much, that I've learned how to take it one at a time with a skill that I want to try and like pursue. You know? Do it all. Oh yeah, the new update has clothing. So there was a recent update in this game where you have an option to open up Violet's boutique clothing store, and you can now change your clothes, which is very cool, and a photo mode, which is also equally cool, which I should take a photo now. Like, that's so cool. You can move your camera around as much as you would like, do different poses. I think it's also very cute and adorable. I want my pickaxe. I want my axe. Here we go. Which I think is like very funny. Oh, so funny. Fiddlesticks, my son said it was snowing and I had to go to the store. No! Well, stay safe out there. You got a big deadline next week, and I'm still editing designs on Photoshop right now. As much as I love editing, Photoshop is a lot of work, depending on what you're making, I guess. Postcards, business cards. I've also have gotten back into illustration again and making business cards for people, and also being able to get back into UI, UX design, because that's what my degree was in. You want to get your master's too, but after graduating, your girl said, peace out. Peace. Like, honestly, you learn a lot from school, and you realize that there's a lot of things that you just don't love. The people are great, depending on who it is, but they do have some benefits. You meet new people, you learn new skills, but all that homework? No. And Queen D, welcome in. You graduated with a bachelor's in 2021, and like was it stressful? Oh yeah, but you're artistic, and wow, I missed the routine of going to classes. See, that's my thing. That's also my thing. I miss the routine of going to class and doing something each and every day. I kind of miss the stress of going to school and having to do homework and do my own work all at the same time and have a deadline for things. I don't know. I kind of miss it. Oh, I have a blanket that I would love. It says, if it's snowing, I'm not going. If it's snowing, I'm not going. If you have the link, you can send it to one of my mods and they can post it in the chat for me. Because that is a cool blanket. Oh, you're homeschooled? Lucky. Being homeschooled is fun at times. Oh, that's weird. But yes. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I don't have enough. Do I? I have 1 silver ore. I need 2. I can drink the soy milk for the time being and break some of this stuff so I can get my 1 silver ingot to make another silver ingot, or silver ore to make it silver ingot for Francis, which is what he needs. You know, I've always thought I wish I was homeschooled.
Hey.
Oh, finally, I got a key. But I've also thought I'm a very much of an introvert, but I love social interaction at my own benefit. And I feel if I was gonna be homeschooled, I'd be very lonely. And I'm glad I wasn't homeschooled. I got to meet people at least. But Disney Channel kept me happy and kept me a happy person every day of my life. So Disney Channel has my heart. Which, by the way, if you all are a fan of Hannah Montana, by the way, and you just don't know, Miley Cyrus is coming back to Disney Channel for a Endless Summer Backyard Session special on Disney Plus, where she's singing some new stuff off of her new album Flowers, and she's gonna be singing The Climb from that movie, the last song, which I'm very excited about. So that's gonna be on Friday, on the 10th on Disney Plus. You got to get some coffee from Sophia. I do. I should get more coffee. I have all this money and I should buy coffee. I end up making a lot of fish fingers and other things, but I forget sometimes. You don't have any friends, and that's a bad part. You know, we're your friends. Here in the Spring Squad, all of us are friends. That's all I gotta say. Oh, interesting. Oh. Advance through dialogue manually, large font. No, I think I'm fine. That's good. But yeah, this Friday, Miley Cyrus is coming back. She literally said you can change your hair, you can change your clothes, you can change your style. That's the way it goes. You can say goodbye and you can say hello, but you'll always find your way back home. She wasn't wrong. Hello. You were homeschooled for so many years and the only friends were my siblings. Oh, siblings are annoying. You need social interaction, so it's a balancing act. Yeah. I mean, in high school, in school, I was like in choir and show choir, and I was doing so much to keep the activity of my socials going and growing. So I was like, I had to do something. I did yearbook, I did choir, show choir, magicals, theater. I did it all. I did it all. You never watched Hannah Montana? Honestly, if you watch it now, you can see how cringy it was. But not bad. Sell the fish fingers instead of buy coffee. Yeah. Fish fingers, if you are ever going to play this game, one pro tip to make some really good money out of this game is, oh. What? Huh? That's weird. I don't know. What happened? I'm so confused. Okay, so anyway, the only thing that really earns you a lot of money is fish fingers. All you need is fish and flour, and you earn 100 coins each from fish fingers. Also, I got a random email from Facebook. So I don't know if you all know, like, have you ever had like those things of like those class action lawsuits of companies? Well, you know what's so funny? I got an email from one of those people, and I got paid. I'm like, why is this a thing? I got $30. Fish stew, I can make those things easier. But I got $30 and $30.61 from a class action lawsuit of when it comes to Facebook, which is very funny. So that's wonderful. I need some social interaction. 200 a year ago. I got like $100 something from that last year, but I got another one. I got another thing in the mail. I don't know what it was from, but it was from something. But I could earn $600 from this class action lawsuit, which is very cool. Because $600 is $600. That sounds wonderful. So I'm like, I am not complaining. I will gladly take it.
I'm sleepy.
So, kind of nice. But yeah, it's also very specific to Illinois. Yeah. So, taking it. Don't you just love when companies mess up and then you get a reward out of it? It's a fun time, honestly. Wait, my silk. I think it's almost done. Oh, wait, no. I have 2 days left. Never mind. I got 2 days left with that thing. But now that I have all my stuff, I can give the fish to Shelby, talk to Marta to see how the cow's recovering. That will be done in 2 days. I need to make... Wait, what? Oh, I have to get my Civil War. Okay. I love being in Illinois. Illinois is a fun time-ish. But I have considered, so I've learned that I have not been to Chicago in like 6 years. And I've always wanted to go to Chicago again. And I've gotten some recommendations on like where to go and like what to look for. And I'm thinking of going to the zoo. Like, I want to go to Chicago maybe next month or something. So if anyone lives in Chicago, what are some ideas? What are some things I should do? Okay, those are things, all the things are watered. I need to go over the mines to get my, wait. No. Oh, wait, the downstairs. I need to get the thingamabob, whatchamacallit, the mint thing, which I think took 3 days, 2 days. How long? Oh, 23 more hours of okay. Ooh, pronoun check in chat, everyone. Pronouns are he, him. Y'all didn't know? In Chicago, you should do Chicago things. I've never been. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. Like that idea, love that. I wish I could have deep dish, but I can't have cheese or dairy because I'm allergic to dairy. But I wonder if they can make cheeseless deep dish. That could be interesting. You never been to the far west in Tennessee? Tennessee's cool. I mean, anything further, you'll just get cold weather, I find. Oh, she lives there now for college? Yes. Anything and everything would help. Haven't been to Chicago in a decade, so who knows? Yeah, the last time I was there, I went for a Google event for YouTube. But that was like a long time ago, back in like 2015, 16. And I don't remember anything back then. She, her, they, them. Oh, also, by the way, if y'all didn't know, this is a good thing to mention. If you didn't know, there's a lovely Google Chrome and Firefox extension you can download to your browser that you can have your proper pronouns displayed in Twitch chat, which I think is very cool. So if you didn't know, now you know. You lived in Chicago your whole life? What's like fun to do there then, Panda? Chicago Central Museum is really cool. It's free. Free? You have me at free. There's always something different there. If you like Starbucks, the Starbucks Reserve is cute. Starbucks Reserve? What does that mean? Is it like a historical thing? That's interesting. Vegan deep dish pizza recipe. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, fancy. Okay, thank you for that, Savvy. I have that on my other browser. Very, very good. He used to live in Chicago, worked for an investment bank in the late 1990s that no longer exists anymore. You know, back then, banks like that were becoming more obsolete, slowly but surely. But you gotta say, the 90s were very nice at the time. At the time, the 90s were cool. The fashion was cool, the shows were great, less technology, which was great, longer attention spans, which is wonderful. But now it's like, what is that? What were the 90s? The clothing now that we look at it now are really cringy. but they're coming back. The 90s fashion is coming back, everyone. High-rise jeans, Y2K fashion. Not bad. Miracle Mile? A mall? Hancock 95th Floor Bar, Maggie Daly Park, Millennial Park, The Bean. The Bean is something I definitely want to do for sure. The Bean. Yeah. You were like the Art Institute when you went there. Maybe it's just because I'm an art nerd. Oh, I love art. I actually went up there to do a college. No, actually, I've been to Chicago twice. I realized one for a Google event, and then no, it was all in the same day or same time. Chicago Google event, and then I went to the Art Institute because I thought I was going to go to college up there. I realized how expensive that was and how far away I was away from family. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank goodness, silver. Oh, you were looking through the coloring book and you love the Christmas prints. Oh, thank you, Savvy. I'm glad you like those. I had a lot of fun designing my coloring book. Like, it took a whole year to make that coloring book because I'm a perfectionist and can never decide what I want. So I'm glad you like those. I think the Christmas ones were my favorites out of all of them. And then the isometric design ones were really cool to make too. You graduated high school in the 90s. But the 90s were cool though. Especially when it comes to high school. Oh, it's like a Starbucks museum or experience. Oh, they have the bean there, roast them. And there's stuff you can read about the process. Ooh, okay. Well, then I like that. That gives me hope. Okay. I'll keep that on my radar then. Observatory in Hancock Building. Ooh. Nice, nice. Wait, what's today? Saturday. Okay. It's Saturday, everyone. That means we need to go over to the Farseer, Shelby, Marty, and Marty is open today. No, it's closed today. That's fine. So what can we do? Kim, sushi and rice wine. What can I give you? What can I make actually while I'm here at my house? Because I want to definitely get married at some point soon with you. You spent 5 hours in the Art Institute and still didn't see it all. It is a very cool place. Like Chicago, there's so much to explore that I find there's too much in no time to see it everything. Unless like you live there, you can see all of it. But if you're visiting, it's hard to see everything in like 5 days. Wait, Kim, you're not open today? You've been to Chicago to look at the college in the state over. Was cheaper at the time to fly into Chicago and stay there, rent a car, drive an hour to college. Didn't do much because I was 17 at the time. And with your dad, See, Chicago's only 4 hours away from me, so I could literally drive there, but 4 hours of driving?
The onsen is so cool. Mom says I can't put bubble bath in the water.
Yeah.
But like, why not? That would make it even more awesome.
You have a point. Imagine putting soap in an onsen bathhouse. That would be interesting. Wait, where's Kim? The love of my life, where are you? This game is $25 on Steam, Apple Arcade. Well, if you have Apple Arcade, it's free. But $25 on Steam and the Switch.
How are things going on the farm? I love having fresh summer produce in the shop. I have no idea how Hazel managed it, but her vegetables were always the best.
Oh, you have Sims tea? Care to share? Feel free. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear all the tea. We love simming here, besties, by the way. Also, if you're new, I mentioned this like ages ago, but I never did because I'm discombobulated and I have ADHD and it's all over the place. But basically, I stream every single day, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. But on Wednesdays, I stream at 10 a.m. Central. So I'm always here streaming like Sims or whatever game that we're playing that day, but I always update our schedule in the Discord. And by the way, in the Discord, we're going to be watching The Princess Diaries at 6 p.m. today, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, only 4 hours is not that far. Ooh, okay. Well, it is Saturday. Wait, did I ever talk to Marty? Marty should be here at some point soon, too. But Kim's at the beach. You say fishing? Good. Good, 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 good. I'm off to the beach. The Kim, the love of my life, where are you? See, I'm so close. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get married to Kim. But I wonder if Francis will give me a free ring to propose to Kim, because that would be very nice, because I don't want to pay for one. I would love for Francis to give me one for free, because those things are crazy expensive, and I don't want to spend forever and a day hunting for ore to make ingots. I'm not ready. Oh, a pearl. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, Kim's not here right now. I'll send you a message that happened in more detail because it's crazy. But basically, Akira and Briella are not together anymore. Let's just say... I can't fish. Let's just say he was very toxic and the moods were just not... We're not it, and it's better that we're not together. Yeah. Akira Kobo is just not a nice person. I never really liked him anyway. Finn, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, are you gonna get a dog to guard your animals?
I wasn't planning on it. Why?
Because no one on the island has a dog. How is that fair?
I don't know.
Emmy said we could get one if Emmy and I both take care of it. But Emmy said dogs are too drooly and she doesn't want to pick up poop.
Well, you know, you can simply just get someone else to do it, though, if you wanted to. Not that hard, Finn. If you trick people to give you what you want, you get something in return. They're right, that's not fair. See, we have a cat named Cat, but like, come on, Finn. Up a little. I'm dying for more witchweed in my game. Best to try and get that every day. Oh yeah, I try to get the witchweed every day, but I always end up like passing it sometimes. Also, Vanessa, never liked her. Vanessa's mean. She gives me the ick vibes. No, actually no, Mayor Otto gives me the ick vibes. I don't like Mayor Otto. He's crazy. Okay, so you are open. You open the doors. Cameron, here you are. Let me talk to you for a hot minute.
It's a perfect day, Messenger. What's got you down?
Oh, I just got a text from an old friend of mine. Tammy played my sister on the sitcom I starred in as a kid. She booked a role in the next big superhero movie.
Marvel?
I'm happy for her, but sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd stayed in Hollywood. Would that be me?
Maybe. Maybe, Cameron. But you never know unless you leave. Don't be shy. Please leave our town. Oh, leave it to spring to teach the kids valuable lessons. Yes. Listen. There are things you can do. Having a chance to get a cat is always the best part. However, I don't have a cat or a dog.
Grandma.
But I would love one day. One day when I have the patience and the energy to do so. Now, Shelby should be around his house by this time, because Shelby doesn't have any office hours per se. Yeah, he's an unknown person. We don't even know his age either. We don't even know Shelby's age. For all we know, Shelby could be 500 kajillion years old, and we wouldn't know a single thing. Also, no Nico P, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Spring Squad. I know, this game has some really good music. Oh, Marty, here you are. Hello.
That medicine you gave me worked a miracle. Mona Lisa is back in action. Just look at this fresh milk. Oh, and here, You should have this for your trouble too.
Happy to help.
Thank you. Mona Lisa, I'm dead. Mona Lisa. Yeah, Grandma was alive when you last saw her. Grandma sadly passed away. I'm not joking. I stopped playing this game after Grandma passed away. And then I was like, I'm good. And then I got back into it afterwards. Kim, I have a lovely gift for you.
Wait, you made this yourself?
Yeah.
The rice, it's perfect. And the fish is so fresh.
Don't look. I'm gonna shove all of this in my mouth right now.
Please,
Can't help it.
please marry me. I'm so close. I'm right there. I think maybe one more day, because do you open tomorrow, Kim, by the way? Okay, you're closed on Sunday, so you might be around here again tomorrow. We can give you that sushi again, and we're getting close to marriage. I think about the next time we play Wylde Flowers, we're gonna get married. I'm very excited. You DoorDash yourself McDonald's, and now I'm gulping it down with a milkshake, and now I'm regretting it later because I'm lactose intolerant. What did we say about eating things you're allergic to? What have we learned? What have we learned, class, today about eating things you're allergic to? Well, good luck. Okay, I don't want to do any of that, but I could make iron ingots. No cows allowed. I want to shore up those holes in my fence. Anyone got any iron? One way or another, I will keep those cows out of my crops. Okay. If you're gonna give me money, I won't say no. Oh, and I just realized I can go to Natalia's little shop over here to make the iron ingot or the silver ingot that I need to give to Francis. So he can give me money. Silver ingot. There we go. Now that we have that, we have to go over to Francis, which he should be open today. We can give him that. A lot of errands to run. It's a choice to suffer or not. That's true. That is true. I suffer a lot when it comes to eating food that I should not be eating. After 18 years of playing The Sims and 2 years of playing Animal Crossing, I've taken a back when video games use English for dialogue. You know, you learn so much. It's like this game is all voice acted with English speaking characters and voice actors. And it's like, wow. After playing Sims for so long in Animal Crossing, you're like, wow, people speak words in this game?
Is this the kind of silver you need?
Oh,
Ooh.
Tara, this is perfect. I can't thank you enough.
Just give me first look at the rings when you're done.
Yes.
It's going to be stunning.
Here, this is for you.
What is it?
Thanks so much.
What is it? Oh, money. So Francis is currently engaged to Angus, who works at the bakery literally right next door. You're super lactose. I can't give up regular cheese. That's okay.
I agree with Messenger Cameron about most stuff, but isn't the summer festival harmless? The old stories mention fairies, sure, but everyone knows there aren't actually any fairies.
Not that they are aware of.
Everyone sure does know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. It's not like fairies exist in this world. In this world. But this game is really cool. We're casual friends with Angus. But yeah, Angus and Francis are currently engaged to be married. Yeah, they're engaged to be married. His puns are bad, but his cakes are delicious, and he radiates sunny positivity. He's the middle of 3 brothers, which sometimes made him feel overlooked. And he also joined Cameron's consciousness of the mind center. Interesting. Cameron came from California to Fairhaven, to a small little town, which I still don't understand why. Marty's new. Mayor Otto is shady as heck. Don't like him at all. Wesley is not from this town. So, a lot of things. I'm definitely gonna, definitely gonna get this game. Yeah, you should. You like vegan cheese, but regular cheese hits different. They always do say that, and they feel the consequences later. Where's Shelby? Shelby should be at his house by now. He sent me a thing in the Discord. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh! Wait, ooh. Well, you weren't wrong when it said you. It was crazy. Well then, maybe Akira Kibo might have to unalive and have a little accident somewhere. Anyway, but Sailor Cherry, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you today. Maybe I can give Shelby. Oh wait. Oh, here's Parker. I can give him the wood that he needs. Yeah, Akira Kibo, a little bit shady. He's not really a kind person, to be honest. Akira Kibo.
Chopping down some wood?
No.
It's from Savvy's Sims family.
When I was a kid in the city, there was only one tree on our block in front of my neighbor Miss Levitt's house. It used to bloom pink petals once a year.
Oh.
It was like a miracle on that drab block. I gotta say, I don't miss that concrete jungle at all.
We all don't. I used to dream of Grandma's farm. I grew up by a public park.
I agree. But I was lucky enough to grow
Parker
up
is
to a
cute.
public park,
He has
so
a
I
wife
have
and
a
2
little bit of green
kids.
space at least.
Oh, I had a park like that too, but come on. No child should have to settle for a tiny patch of greenery when they could have all of nature. I went back home one winter, and Miss Levitt's house was gone and replaced by a new condo building.
Oh
They took the tree
no.
out, too. See, in winter, it didn't look like much, just some spindly branches. But nothing can be in full bloom all the time, can it? Otherwise, you wouldn't appreciate it.
That's true.
Take it easy, Tara.
Oh, we're casual friends. That was a nice little cutscene moment we got to cherish together. But yeah, Parker is married to the shop owner downtown, or in the town, Lena. So Lena and Parker are married, and they have 2 kids named Finn and Emmy. And the other thing too about this town is that there's only one school teacher, and that's Vanessa. Vanessa Stoff is a school teacher and the first lady to the mayor, Mayor Otto of Fairhaven. Natalia runs the smithery, Kim runs the butcher, Kai is just a wonderful person, Francis owns the jewelry store, Damon owns the bar, Bruno is a town drunk, Angus runs the bakery, Amir runs the, what do you call it? The General Medical Hospital. I know this game is so cute! Very different from Stardew, but in a great way. Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, this is. Not he is. Yes, it is. It's like Stardew, but in a better, good way. I've been trying to marry Kibo for years. He's just not friendly in general. He really isn't. I've learned to just not associate myself to Akira at all. I've had my fair share of encounters with him. And personally, he can step on a Lego. But it's so cute. All the little cutscenes. As you continue to build friendship, there's new cutscenes being added. Like Kim. I'm hoping.
You know, you're always welcome to join me in the no shave movement I've got going on. It's
Oh?
summertime. Let those pins free.
Not the pins. I'm just hoping that eventually when we get a little bit higher in our friendship, we'll have the option to propose or something. I do need, avocados, leather. I want 1 avocado and 1 olive. Good. Oh, he's just so angry in your game that causes. Oh, and be in a mood. Oh, yeah, he does have an effect on that people. Like, he just has a lot going on in his brain noodle that causes him to be angry. Because he came with the city. No. Was it Get Together or City Living? I forget which pack he came with. either way, he just has a lot to work with. Hopefully when this new pack comes out next week, we'll probably get more info about why he is the way he is, like his milestones and his family dynamics and workplace rivalries and stuff like that. Ooh, a shell. Look at that. I need to also fish over here and get some more stuff for sushi, but I have no energy. I need to keep both of these for Shelby and Kim. Oh, so okay. That one came with apartments. I just don't like him at all. He's crazy. He's sus. I'm going to want this game and that's the last thing I need. Why does this have to be so adorable? I know, I'm so sorry. The art style is so cute. Some of the people who made this game worked for EA way back in the day for like The Sims. So, and some people decided to leave and make their own game studio, Studio Dry Dock in Australia. And they made this game. It's their first ever game they ever made. And I'm kind of glad that they took their time to make this game on their own terms without having like a big company breathing down their neck to make and rush a game before it was even finished. But also having the time to have a smaller team, to be a little bit more intimate and a lot more closer, to kind of fall back on each other to give ideas, suggestions, feedback, whatever they needed. But it's kind of nice to have a smaller studio because smaller studios have a lot more, I feel like, more heart and enjoyment, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, it has like a little bit of a Zelda old school vibe, which I have not played Zelda in quite some time. I need to pick up my Switch again and play Breath of the Wild. I gotta pet our chickens. So I have 2 chickens named Peta and Chimkin. Peta and Chimkin are my chickens in this town. You don't get to like fully name your chickens or animals. They give you like a list of suggestions to choose from. And I'm like, okay. Chimkin and Peta seemed quite lovely. So I did choose Chimkin and Peta. And then we have a cat named Cat, which I should feed my cat.
Oh, look at the head scratches.
Ooh. I think at some point further in our little magical powers, we can become a cat, I think. But I wasn't really sure. So, Savvy, what is your sim gonna do now that your sim is single? Like, now that your sim is single, what's next on their agenda? It's 7:30. I should be able to go back over. Wait, slow down the speed first. Slow down thy speed. Because now I should be able. That has how many? 11 hours. Okay. 11 hours to make. I should be able to go down to the little place with all the witches and wizards to find Shelby there, so I can give him the fish stew that he wants. You're not sure? You know her want to be single for a while? What if like your sim moved to like a new town, like pack up their things and move to a new town to kind of get a fresh start? To kind of like get a change of scenery and meet new people and not have to remember Akira Kibo anymore in that situation. I don't know, that's what I usually do with most of my sims. Because they're always dramatic and want to leave. Yeah, you can jump over fences in this game. I feel like this is happening because there's some unsettledness, I should say. Like being scared of the next relationship, being cautious and doesn't want to get hurt. Yeah. Because this is like your first generation, right? Because if it is, I was going to say, like, is it because like their parents or like something like in their past happened that caused them to be the way they are now? of not wanting to be hurt or just causes about being in a relationship. Hey Shelby, I got your stew. Oh, I can't give you your stew.
Here you go.
Oh, I can.
One fish stew.
Well, that smells just fine. I thank you. Here's some more of that crystal ball potion.
Thank you, Shelby. Shelby's so kind. Also, Lisa, thank you for the follow. Oh, it is your first gen. Well, from what I've told you, what happened to her, I think it caused the trauma. Yeah. Which is kind of scary when Sims go through that trauma and sadness. So hopefully at some point your Sim will finally have a moment in their life where they can feel happy again and safe, especially for their child and everything. I'm gonna put an apple. One apple. There we go. And then we should talk to this person.
Have you made my potion yet?
Excuse me?
No. I need a hint. Who are you?
You really don't know? Surely those lovely eyes are more perceptive than you think. Hazel had this way of really seeing people, even when she first met them. I bet you do too.
So if I use my boat to get to Ravenwood Hollow, how does everyone else get there?
A different form of transportation reveals itself to each of us over time. Mine, for example, is a funicular, and no one can see it but me.
Wow. I thought my boat was cool. Now I find out that I could have had a bullet train or a penny farthing bike.
Mood. But yeah, my purple bar was like kind of getting close to full, so I like might as well like fill it up anyway. I just know she doesn't deserve that. She deserves to be happy. Exactly. This game is so cute. Definitely buying it for your birthday this year. Yes, do it. I think you'll love it. But yeah, I knew I didn't need to add anything to the thing. I think my purple bar was like a little bit close to halfway, but I wanted to fill it in. You might have to try it out. Yeah, you should. And Regine Joe, welcome in. But you all should try out the demo if you want to like check out this game. It is on Steam, Apple Arcade, and the Switch. I just know there's a demo on Steam. I'm not really sure about the Switch or not, but Steam has a demo you can try out first and then eventually buy if you would like to. You marry Kim? Oh, how's it? How are they? How are they doing? I love Kim so much. I'm getting very close to getting engaged, marriage. Now remind me, Regine Joe, do you have to buy an engagement ring?
Time for bed.
Or do they give you one? Or does Kim propose? Actually, don't tell me about Kim proposing. I don't know, I'm just so excited. It's beautiful, and they are an amazing support. Oh, it's so nice. You marry Damon. Damon is nice. Damon is nice. Okay. I'm jealous. Okay, we have our honey. Good. And soon enough, we'll have beeswax in order to collect at some point one day. Let's water our sunflowers. I'm hoping to expand my farm a little bit more one day when I get to that point. Well, let's check everything for our house. The silkweeds are doing good, 24 hours left. I should make another potion to make it go a little bit faster. And then downstairs, I should have what I need, which is this. I can make all the things I need. Now I'm like thinking, who do I want to find? Like, Violet's my best friend. He's my best friend ever. Sophia's great, Thomas is great, but Kim. But I should learn to get to know everyone at least. Like, Amira's cool too, Angus and Francis. Where'd you go? Right here. I should learn about you. Oh, you get 2 beeswaxes? Oh. Pina colada. No way. Never had one. I'm gonna also do one for Kim as well again. Just to see if I can make it.
Oh, I think I see something.
Oh, we have to buy something from Francis. Oh. Miso soup. have the option to make that, I'm pretty sure. Let me go upstairs. I think I can make one of those two things. Let's see. Okay, uncooked, can't make any of that. Stovetop. No. Nope. Soup. Fish stew. Fish chowder. Tomato soup, no. So I can't make anything yet because I don't have the recipe for that yet. But good to know that they like those certain things. Look at all those friends. Okay. Well, I'm almost done with everything. So the Farseer, oh, give the honey mint cooler to the internet during the daytime. The daytime, you say? Ooh. Oh, you get 2 beeswax when you collect the honey. Oh, good. Well, then I can go over here and then make my candle. Just my one candle. Just one. So while that is going and growing, I can do some things. I can sell it to Kai since he does love candles. I took a lot of pictures. So I would have done the exact same thing. The new photo mode is the best thing ever to exist. I'm glad they have it. I am a screenshot hoarder, as I would call myself. If I can take photos, I will take them. Got almonds for Angus. I'm going to speed up the time a little bit faster so everyone can get out of their house. But I wonder, who could be that other person who needs the honey? Wait, I just realized. Honey mint cooler. Someone that loved honey a lot got me really thinking, who asked for honey was Violet. And I feel like Violet is that person, because who else would love honey other than Violet? It's not Violet, I'm gonna be mad. Hey Violet, what's up?
I should be thinking about what flowers to order for the shop. Instead, I'm dreaming about what fabrics would work best on a pleated A-line skirt.
Ooh, well, not always, but you just did now. Okay, good.
Am I sure this is the Adept Witch? I'll have to make another potion and explain myself if I'm wrong.
I'm sure, because who else would love honey?
I don't think you meant to give this to me.
Oh.
That is not the Adept Witch. I'll have to try someone else.
Man. Oh, I still have it. Okay, never mind. Good. Oh, this game looks so cute. It looks like any Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley game. Yeah, so this game has like a little bit of like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley vibe. It's a farming life simulation type game where you can build friendships, hang out with people, get married, get engaged. I don't know, there's just so much you can do. It's on Steam and also on the Switch and Apple Arcade, so if you ever wanted to try it out, you could. Hey, Kim. Hi. Also, Luke, welcome in. Oh, the hint is that gives us a really good. It was really good.
The rice,
when you talked about last night.
The fish is so fresh. Don't look. I'm gonna
Hi, Luke. Welcome in, friends.
Can't help it.
How was your stream? What were you all up to? I'd love to know. I want to hear all about it. Maybe I'll have a cutscene tomorrow. I hope so. But welcome in. Let me see the hints. I forgot what the hint was. My brain's not processing. I had to come see you play with the mayor game. The mayor game, you say? Interesting, questionable, quite wild. But you know, things are going great with this game. I'm getting very close to getting married to Kim, which I'm very excited about. Also, we're trying to find the adept for the next reveal of the coven, which I'm very excited about. Talking to them tonight, they'll say it again. Okay. Well, Sophia's still here. I can actually give Angus his almonds. You got 2 sheep named Midnight and Marty. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, the stream was good. Working on the 100 baby challenge house and ready for the chaos challenge. Very good. I'm particularly looking forward to all the chaos for the 100 baby challenge for a lot of people who's going to play it. And I'm scared to do it myself, but I'm honestly well prepared. Yeah, this is absolutely the mayor game. No, 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 no. I don't think so.
Kiva is so chill, and she seems psyched about all the spices I've been stocking up on. We're gonna be tight. I can.
Not at all. This is not the mayor game. I don't think so. Hello, Alina.
Apparently, Juliet is learning French, so now Emmy and Finn want to learn too.
Oh.
This could be trouble. They'll plan their pranks in front of us, and Parker and I will be none the wiser.
Once these kids start learning French, it's over for this town. You're gonna do the 100 baby challenge? Is what I've said. Very good. Very good. So you, me, Dab, Garrett, Luke.
The onsen is officially my favorite place in Fairhaven. Only one person allowed at a time or you're breaking the rules.
Oh.
It's perfect.
I also think Emrys is doing the 100 baby again. There's going to be a lot of people. It's literally in our contract to play the 100 baby challenge once we buy the Sims 4 video game. You ready for it to make my sensitive infant self? I'm ready. Hey, Francis. What's up?
No matter how many times I dust off Angus's clothes, he always gets them covered in flour and breadcrumbs again. But I don't mind. I love fussing over him. And he loves to be fussed over.
So cute. I love Angus and Francis. Yeah, Camera said that they're gonna be doing it again, but after like a break. I'm gonna be taking over Twitch with our. We're gonna be taking over Twitch with our. We really are. We really are. I feel like the Sims community is gonna take over Twitch, and I'm ready.
Fella. My papa dragged me to the preacher once or twice when he wanted to do penance for his sins.
Oh.
I understood. Cameron just goes on about climbing some mountain. Makes me tired just to listen to it.
Mood. Okay, I'm gonna speed up the time so we can get a little bit faster in our little endeavors. But I don't know where Angus might be. Okay, Juliet's here. I don't need to collect any berries or anything. I can go down here and see what I can grab. Seaweed first and foremost. And then the shell, and then some fishing utensils. Yeah, probably with a new EP for sure. I just wonder who will come out of the woodworks to play The Sims 4 for the first time on Twitch with the new EP. I'm just excited to see all the creativity that will be the community with this new pack. But 8 more days until the EP and 6 more days until we get our new infant update. The first thing I'm going to be doing is for sure probably playing with the infants, making a lot of infants in the game. The 8 infant challenge. Raise them from infants to toddlers and see how far you can go. Because we have the 7 toddler challenge, but what about the 7 infant challenge? You raise 7 infants in one household. Make sure they learn how to roll over, stand up, learn how to eat their food, and have them age up into a toddler, max their skills as a toddler, and then you're done with the challenge. I don't know, I should make rules for that now. Now that I thought about it, I should make rules. Oh, hey, Kai. Bruno, are you going to the bar? Hey, Damon. Damon Saboteur. So I'm gonna go back to the Farseer, the place over there. Talk to them again and see what's what. Because then I'll know who is who. But I need to also go over to, I think Angus might be at the bar. But then why do I feel like the bar is not open until, I think, late? Oh, you're closed on Sundays. Never mind. That's tomorrow then. You know he's going to the bar even when it's closed. At least toddlers can feed themselves, but if an infant sounds terrifying, it does. However, when you do have a baby gate, aka baby jail, the toddlers can escape. Like they can mess up with the gate and break it open, just like Rugrats.
I didn't know you could be a scientist and still run around on mountaintops and wear cool jewelry. Maybe I can be a pro skateboarder and a scientist.
Sebastian, that would be incredible.
That would be incredible. Well, that's cool. But Luke, if you gotta raid and run and do all your post-stream stuff, feel free if you would like to. But also if you want to lurk and vibe here today as well, I will not be mad. Okay. We got all the things we need for today. Now we must see who they are. We must get our hint for tomorrow morning. And then hopefully we'll have a cutscene with Kim. I hope so. Okay, you. Hey.
Have you made my potion yet?
No. I need a hint.
Yes, but I need a hint. Who are you?
You really don't know? Surely those lovely eyes are more perceptive than you think. Hazel had this way of really seeing people, even when she first met them. I bet you do too.
The EP date has come up so fast. It has. It's kind of scary that it's going to be next week that we're going to get the EP. Of course, I'll be lurking Missy. Oh. I locked them in the room like Simsy did during her 100 movie challenge. I mean, that is smart. Having a baby room just for the babies alone is good. Not me closing the stream. Daphne. Who did we first meet? If I check my journal, I'm pretty sure the first person that we met in this town was Lena. Lena used to babysit you when you were little. Her father once ran a general store and now lives in the retirement home in Milkwater. But then also the first person that we met was Mayor Otto as well. It's tied between Mayor Otto and Lena. Oh no. Oh, how long would I be streaming for today? For like the next couple of minutes or so. She does sound, they do sound like the doctor. It looks like Amira really is getting to know Tara. Keep an eye out for her around the island at different times, and something special might happen. But yeah, for like the next couple of minutes or so, like probably 15 more minutes. Amira Syed, 38, town doctor. She's confident, stylish, and outgoing. Maybe the most magnet person to ever walk this island. Amira has taken a quite interest in how you're finding Fairhaven. Amira also came here from the city. Ooh. That could be a thing. Okay. Well, I will keep that on my radar until tomorrow, until the morning. So I'm going to go back home because that gives me an idea. It could be the doctor. Because helping others, Mint. Because I think Amira did ask for Mint one time at a certain point. And I'm thinking, this could be helpful for us for the future. But we got this town booming and a shaking. We got Violet's shop open. We have given Francis some stuff for Angus. Here's Angus contemplating life. Hello. Here you go.
Very nice. Seriously, Doe. This really helps. Thanks, Tara.
He said seriously, Doe. Instead of seriously, though. Seriously, Doe. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you were trying to open up another tab? Oh. Was it for the clip of the day? By any chance? Angus has some wacky puns, but we sure do love him either way. 10 more hours left. This takes 9 hours, so we'll have both of these done by tomorrow morning, which will be very good. All of our plants are gonna need to be watered. We won't collect any of the flowers so they can get the bees going and growing. Oh, you have a good one? Oh, really? Do you have a hint of what it might be? Downstairs? Hello? Anyone? Okay, we can't make anything besides the copper of essence, or the essence of copper. And then we can't make any of this just yet besides the rejuvenation potion, boost harvest, which I should probably do. We'll get one of these. And then for this, we can make ink. And we just need paper and ink for the freeze time incantation. Summon small things. And then our speed boost. Oh, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're gonna go to bed early, so that way we can speed up through time. Yeah. Chaos. Well, there could be a lot of things from that. Among Us, Sims. Some other stuff too. I don't know. You made some clothes. Ooh, what kind of clothes did you make? I have yet to make any clothes just yet in this game, but I need to. I'm trying to decide if I want to buy new clothing and then learn how to make it later, or an hour. Be time. Because I think I might make like some new pants or a dress or something. Chaos is always fun. Date night clothes and work clothes. Oh, that's going to be really fun then. I cannot wait. Casual work accessories. I should get a date. Some date clothes. I need how many again? Do I need one or two? I need 2 silk. We'll make both of the silk. And we have 2 of our silk for the person Jiva near the mountain, in which Jiva, you are, so Saturday through Sunday. Today's Monday. So you're open all day today, which is very good, from 6 p.m. in your house. But we have a letter with a heart on it. Oh, I'll put that in my other tab. Is this the moment? Is this the moment where we get something from Kim? Literally, okay. Kim said, "Hey babe, meet me near the bridge by your mine this Sunday. I wanted to show you something." Kim, my heart. But that took a whole week. They called me babe. Kim called me babe. I'm crying. Does that mean Kim's going to propose to me next week on Sunday? We have to play this game again then. I am fully prepared to get married. I'm in love. And people say they don't love Kim. Kim is the best character there is. Well, now that that's over, I can go ahead and give Jiva her silk that she needs, and then I can go and give the doctor, which you should be open today, Amira. You're not even... I can't deal with Amira anymore. She's wild. I can give you the little stuff you need anyway. I'm running off to get married. I'm ready. I wish it was Sunday right now. I wish there was a way I could speed through time in this game. I mean, technically I could. I could speed through time, but just by going to bed. But where's the fun in that, though? Oh, wait, that's your house. Kim is support and kind and amazing. And that's why I love Kim. They are the best character in this game. Hands down. So honestly, I could speed through time if I wanted to. I could just keep sleeping until Sunday. Because technically, I don't really have anything to do. And I can just like ask the add a demp later. I don't know. Shiva, I have your stuff. Here you go.
Have you got my silk then?
I do.
Here it is. Homegrown mulberry silk. Oh, fantastic. And I appreciate you letting our worm friends take the time to hatch from their cocoons on their own.
Yeah, no problem.
See joining me for the first flight?
First flight? No way. Ooh.
Just the right altitude. Then the parachute brings it safely back down so we can read all the data. Neat.
This is so cool.
Success. I might give it a go in that strange forest past Parker's workshop. Reckon there's plenty to see over there. Thanks for your help, Tara. I know I'm new here, and it was right decent of you.
This game is so cool. Oh, I got 5 copper ingots. Good. This game is so good. Also, Bearded Ninja, thank you for the 20 bits, by the way. Long time no see. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. So where would Amira be today? It's 1 p.m. I should make the time go a bit slower. But welcome, welcome. Thank you for the 20 bits. I really appreciate it. We're playing a game called Wylde Flowers at the moment, and so far, things are going really, really great, if I do say so myself. Kim wants to go on a little secret adventure with our character Tara at some point. We don't know what it is. It could be a proposal. They called me babe, and I simply withered away. So I'm having a fantastic time today. Oh my gosh. But I feel great. It's been a fantastic time. What sim world should Briella move into? Maybe Copperdale. Copperdale's like a good place to live. Things to do, people to see. There's a high school nearby. Or Brychester. Again, people to see. There's a school nearby for like university. She first lived in the city and then moved to the island living world. So where'd she move now? Oh, then probably, yeah. Probably Copperdale or Brychester. Something a little bit more historical. Also, thank you for the 8 bits, by the way. You've been pretty busy with yourself with uni life. Understandable. School can keep you busy. But hopefully it's keeping you productive and you're able to do things. Hopefully your degree is something you enjoy and you love a lot. Not you sleep in the center. But yeah, that is what I think where she should move to. Probably Brychester or Copperdale or even like Willow Creek. Willow Creek's another good place to go into. It's Monday. No one's open. But hi, Kim. Hey. Love you.
It's weird. I didn't come here for acceptance as much as I wanted a fresh start. Somehow, I still managed to get both.
I love. You're loving uni after a gap year. They do say taking a break and then going to uni after a gap year is good. It helps you like settle and think about things. It's good. It's good. Oh, you moved to Copperdale? Nice. Good area, good townies, good sims, good school. Oh, and you can even add in the great school lot trait. And if you have mods in your game, you can be adding in the homeschool or something. A lot of benefits for Copperdale. But we got a dab. But I need to find a mirror so badly. I just want to give you this little thing. So, because I don't want it anymore. Okay, there's Kai. There's Sophia. But where's Amira? That would be so nice if Amira was around here. I also wonder when will they ever fix the lighthouse? That would be nice to know. You're no longer around here. Where could you be? So, actually, you know what? I can just go to bed. I just realized I could just go to bed and skip to the next day and then give it to Amira. Instead of like searching for it the whole time. Way easier. And Hill, welcome in. I'm doing really good today. We are back on our grind, our groove of playing Wylde Flowers, and it feels quite nice to have a good, relaxing game to play on Wednesday. So far, so good.
Time for bed.
Cannot complain. We are on the verge of hopefully being proposed to or getting proposed to or proposing to the love of our life, Kim. So things are looking up for us, for Tara and Kim. I think they're good. I'm so excited. Oh, break again. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, you've been lurking because I was just in an hour-long meeting. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. In a long hour meeting, and you're new to Chen. I wish you could see how intently my puppy watching your stream. Honestly, I know a lot of pets watch my stream, which I find very cool and cute. Oh, just sore from working out yesterday? Oh. Well, hopefully this stream can ease your pain. But hey. Hopefully you had a good workout though overall. Oh, they got a new modern house. Nice! Modern is the way to go in Copperdale. Did you build it yourself or did you download one from the gallery? Okay, so we're gonna go to Amira. See if she is that new little person. I could literally skip until Sunday. But I think I might hold that off until the next stream we play Wylde Flowers to do the whole thing with Kim. Oh, you just finished the meeting and it had me on one monitor. It was so hard to listen to the meeting. I'm glad you love my streams. I hope you had a good meeting though overall. I mean, my cats watch your stream. I am a cat-friendly person. Pets do love spring, I always say. Pets do have their lovely time hanging out in my streams. They're so mesmerized, especially when I play with other animals on stream. Like in The Sims, I have a cat named Bacon that looks like bacon. And I know pets are like mesmerized. I've never done Zumba before, but it looks really cool though. Amira, where are you at? Okay. Hey. Hey. Are you?
Am I sure this is the Adept Witch?
Adept Witch?
I'll have to make another potion and explain myself if I'm wrong.
Please.
Here you go, Dr. Syed.
What is this? Oh, I'm just fooling with you, Tara June. Well done. I suppose the honey and mint might have been a bit of a giveaway. The others might present a bigger challenge.
Yay!
And see if any are willing to take this leap of faith.
We did it! We got the witch of the witch of the witch. Which witch is which? We finally figured out. No more. I'm telling you, this whole thing was filled up to the brim. I don't have anything to do besides these things up here, but That is a great thing to end off on though, besties. This was so much fun. I love playing Wylde Flowers so much. I knew I was gonna fall in love with this game the moment I saw that you could like date characters, you can do magic, you can just do all these like different things that I found so heartwarming and nice that this was the game for me. So next time we play Wylde Flowers probably won't be until like maybe next week or so. But Kim has something to share with us on Sunday in the game, and I wonder what it is. But if you want to get this game by all means, it is on Steam, the Apple Arcade Store, and the Switch. But if you have the Apple Arcade subscription or whatever, it's free that way. But it's $25 on Steam and the Switch, but you can play the demo on Steam. From my knowledge, I know there's a demo on Steam, but I don't know about the Switch though. But yeah, I wanted to try and give this game a try, so thank you. You're welcome. I'm always happy to play new games to introduce you all into new stuff that you probably weren't aware about. So we have a lovely clip of the day, everyone, that I'd like to share with you all. And it's a clip from Among Us, which if you've seen our Among Us streams, you know the drama and the chaos that is those streams. Let's see what we got here. Dan, go down. Dan, no. Dan.
I'm protecting you. I gotta wait. What? Maggie, how dare you?
Don't do it.
No, how dare
Maggie,
you?
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Maggie.
Glue on. Glue on. Glue on. Help. What? No.
Hey.
I protected. You good?
Oh no. Oh no.
That's not Kayla. That's not Kayla. Help me. Help me. Kayla. Someone save Kayla. She wants to hire me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Maggie. It was Maggie. You've got to be kidding me.
What do you mean? I came out of security and you murdered
I find these so funny to look back at because Maggie was the imposter, but I forget there was another one too. But Maggie was a menace, slicing and dicing people, but 3 people died in 1 round. That's scary. That's very, very scary. But I found that very funny. I don't know. We're supposed to be playing another... Oh, okay. We're supposed to be playing another round of Among Us at some point, I think. We're still deciding on the date, but we have like one date. I think it's like the 31st or something like that. But nothing's confirmed yet. So we will have one this month. Hopefully, I wonder if Gluon will join us too. Because if Gluon joins, that's cool. But I also think Tyler might join us too, but who knows? We can always ask if he wants to play with us again. Because last time we played Among Us, Tyler Oakley joined us for the first time ever. And he really enjoyed, he had a lot of fun. And he wanted to do it again with us, which was very nice of him. But who knows? Gluon is so funny. I did watching that game. He really is. He's very funny. I like everyone in that group is just hilarious. The things that they do it's funny. Among Us brings the crazy out in us, as I have to say. It brings out the crazy. And sometimes the crazy is a good thing. You know, that's all you need. A little crazy to kind of keep you throughout your day, to keep it, you know, nice and wholesome and exciting and unpredictable. But yeah, Tyler is a lot of fun. He's so kind, so sweet. I've watched his videos for literally years on YouTube. And then to know that he's on Twitch and streams and does things and I got to play with him was super cool. But friends, the quote of the day is, The Sims is the best. Wait, The Sims is the best. They help. Wait, what? The Sims is the best when that quote makes no sense. Who said that? Who said that quote? That quote makes no sense. The English? I don't know how to. The math ain't mathing at all. Not one bit, besties. That's wild. Anyway, we're gonna go on a bit of a raid, my friends. So if you would like to come with a raid with me, those are always fun to send some love over to a new streamer. But we're gonna go rate my good friend Molly, the English Simmer, who is gonna be playing The Sims 4 and see what's happening. Not sure what they're gonna be doing, but they're gonna be doing some simming, and we love a good simming time, as per usual. My brain hurts. We pretend that 2020 doesn't exist, because all that was a fever dream. Literally a fever dream. I love Molly as well. But friends, it's been so much fun hanging out with you all today. It's been super exciting to meet new friends and always just have a fun time playing a video game or whatever we might be doing. But if you're not in the Discord, make sure that you are. You don't have to be though, of course. But we're going to be watching The Princess Diary 1 and 2 in like 5 hours or so in the Discord. So if you're not in there, make sure you all are. Not me spelling Discord wrong. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. We'll be playing, I believe, The Sims 3, I'm pretty sure. If not, then some Sims game. But all the details are in the Discord as per usual. But have fun, stay safe, and see y'all soon. Bye!